Okay. I have nothing to toast you with. Because,
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Well, people, the day has arrived and international football is back. So you know what that means. We got to watch along. And not just any watch along, a do or die sort of game as we have Nigeria going up against Gabon. 90 minutes, could be penalties. If we learned anything from the last time I did the AFCON, this will surely go to penalties, because every game I did in the AFCON went to the penalties, whether it was the Ivory Coast Senegal game, the Mali Ivory Coast. No, that was the winner in extra time. There's extra time possibilities. This is going to be madness. We don't know what to expect. Is it going to be an Aubameyang masterclass? Is it going to be an Osimhen masterclass? Who knows? But I need to know your thoughts in the chat right now. Most importantly, you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. We got about 13 minutes until the game begins. But you need to give your score predictions in the chat right now. Don't be hesitant. Don't be shy. Let me know your predictions in the chat. And also, just like Brandon is doing, let me know what meal you're eating. Sea bass and potatoes. Brandon, are you on a diet or something? What's going on here, bro? It better be Chilean sea bass, because that's some good stuff. But big up to you, Brandon. Shout out to Jeff. Thank you for the kind donation, Jeff. This guy is just crazy. Daddy McD, Aubameyang Masterclass, incoming 67. Por favor, Jeff. Gracias, pero God damn, bro. You are going to go crazy with this Papa comments all the time. Big up to you, Jeff, for the kind donations as usual. Big up to Rock Gaming. Big up to Anthony, Jeff in the house, Timothy as well in the house. Big up to Ralph, Ibrahim, Diallo. Big up to Gazman. Big up to Dash. Big up to Mustafa as well. What is everybody predicting here? 67. 67. That's 67 in Espanol. Nigeria wins 1-0, 2-0. Probably after this window, then I'll do it again. I've had a hectic month, people. I had a very, very hectic month. 3-1 Nigeria. Okay, we going there. Big up to Dash. Says 2-1 to Nigeria. It goes to penalties 1-1. Oof. Oof. Greek yogurt and pineapple. Come on, guys. This is a big game here. Where's the food? Where's the Five Guys? Anybody got a Subway out here? I mean, I got water. I got coffee. That's my meal for today. For this game, at least. I'll eat after this. Please step up. This is exactly what I said in my predictions, is that this is now the time for Ademola Lookman. You know, you people do know he has scored a grand total of 0 goals. 0 goals in these qualifiers. For the CAF Player of the Year, if that was anybody else, oh, we would be talking. We would be talking. You guys know I love Ademola Lookman. This is now the time to step up. Osimhen has done it. He's done the carrying. He cannot carry the whole entire crew. Now it is your turn to step up, Ademola Lookman, in this game. Shout out also to Boanga. 2-1 to the Super Eagles, coffee and frosted flakes. Damn. Big up, Danny. How are you doing? Big up, Michael. I think this game ends 2-1. I'm in school right now. I'm still watching the stream. Shout out to you, Ralph. Thank you very much. Remember, just focus on school. What class you in? What class you in? Mangoes and drinking still water. Well, I mean, if anybody's drinking sparkling water, you need to be drug tested, because sparkling water might be the worst thing on this earth. It might be the worst thing, actually. It has to be. Greek yogurt ain't bad, bro. Don't hate. I'm not hating, but you know, we gotta level up here, people. You know, Greek yogurt, bananas, pineapples, you know, they're a healthy meal for the breakfast. Right now, for me, it's 6 o'clock. It's dark. We need to now have proper meal, because this game is everything. It's basically everything right now. Right. Big up, Matt. How you doing, bro? Hopefully you're doing well, Matt. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. Thank you so much for resigning in these qualifiers. Burkina Faso. Oh, wow. Damn, man. Big up to your ward. Go Gabon. Is God tier. How dare y'all? It is not God tier. It is terrible. It is terrible. How's it going, Elias? How are you doing? Yeah, so I tried to find the lineups for Gabon, because I'll at least share the lineup for the Super Eagles, because I could not find the lineup so far for Gabon. If anybody can find it, let me know. But here's at least the lineup for the Super Eagles. So Noah Bali keeps his spot as the goalkeeper, which I'm fine with. I think he's a little bit of a character, shall we say. Sometimes he has an outburst, but I think Noah Bali deserves it. He's definitely been sort of a rock-solid player for the Super Eagles the last couple of years, you know, in that sense. Osai Samuel goes into the right back position. Frederick and Bassi. So no Troost Kong, even though he's the captain. I'm okay with that because I think Troost Kong is definitely a liability nowadays for the Super Eagles side. Who keeps his spot left back. Then Ndidi, Iwobi, Chukwueze, Adams, Lukman, and Osimhen. So basically 4-4-2, like it's been going the last couple of windows for the Super Eagles with Eric Chile. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty okay with this lineup, to be honest. I think this is a pretty okay lineup here. I think it's okay lineup. I don't think you could have made any real changes here. Do they? Do they, people? Do they? Definitely not, man. Definitely not. It's been a working day. You kidding me? I'm good. How are you? Check international week. They've got the Gabon lineup. International window. All right, I'll check them out. Let me check them out here. They usually keep us updated because was not able to find it anywhere. Let me see. International window. Let's see what these guys are saying about the lineup. Norway game starts in an hour. There's nothing here. Hungary. They got the Zimbabwe lineup. You guys got the Gabon lineup? Iceland lineup? There we go. Okay. So now I was able to find the Gabon lineup here. Let me just get it up for everybody to see. Let me just get this up. We got about 7 minutes until the game begins. All right, there we go. Here's the Gabon lineup then. Not real any surprises, I would say, but I think they're kind of going for a back five here, Gabon, because this Royce Openda, I think he's a center back as well, unless he's going to play as the DM. Poco will go as the right wing. Obviously, Boanga and Aubameyang left wing and striker. But I'm a little bit intrigued to see what Gabon are going to do here. I think they might set up in a back five, people, because Ndong and obviously Mario Limina, they're sort of like a double pivot, and they've been a double pivot. One player that's missing is Kanga. I haven't seen anything about Kanga missing the game. So is he injured or what happened to him? Because there was no suspension for the player, and he's been a quality player for Gabon the last couple of windows. I'm shocked he's not starting. Either he must have picked up an injury in the warm-up or he picked up an injury last couple of days. But Kanga in the midfield is a big miss because he's been a key player. I guess Gabon want to just play defensive football, judged by the lineup, of course, because I'm pretty sure this Royce Openda is a center back. If memory serves me right, and I do my research, I'm pretty sure he's a center back. But let's see how they roll out onto the field. Oh, look, man. They might be going for the win here. Big up. Hopefully you're doing well. Big up to David Clinton. You're going to say Nigeria wins. Sup, Michael? Hopefully you're doing well, Morn. I don't care who wins as long as Africa has 10 representatives. Yeah, well, no African team, whether it's DR Congo, Cameroon, Gabon, or Nigeria, if they go to those intercontinental playoffs and they lose to, could be Panama, could be Costa Rica. If you lose to Bolivia on neutral ground, you're not in the altitude in Mars, you don't deserve to go to the World Cup. There's no doubt about it. All right, there we go. 5. Let me just make sure this is not on before I get. Of course, it's raining in Morocco. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Let's just hope for a good game, people. That's all we want. That's all we want as football fans, huh? We just want a good game. That, Brandon, that would probably and most likely destroy the internet. You think South Africa versus Nigeria was bad? Jamaica versus the Super Eagles would that would be box office. Oh, what a stadium, by the way. Which stadium is this being played at? Let me see. Where's this game being played at? In Rabat. So one of the new stadiums. I think they're going to host a couple of the AFCON games. Yeah, they're going to host all the Algerian games. Nice. Stadium is looking fresh. Michael's looking fresh. Apparently, I got draw, guys. I don't know what's going on here. Need Gabon to do a madness tonight. Well, let's see what Aubameyang says. They saw what Minte and Sidibe did to those Gabon defense. Well, I mean, Yakubu Minte is one of the best players in Africa. Well, he will become one of the best players in Africa, so I'm not surprised. And Gabon's defense hasn't been the strongest throughout these qualifiers. I mean, yeah, Boanga and Aubameyang got most of their goals against Seychelles, but defensively, they've not been the strongest. So I think now they're kind of hesitant, and they know this is arguably one of the biggest games in Gabonese football history. Obviously, they also the AFCON 2012 and 2015 as well. Those were massive games, but I mean, come on. I mean, this is a spot at the World Cup for the first time ever. You cannot be going into a shell. Have Gabon been defensively masterclass team throughout these qualifiers? No, no, they haven't. And I mean, look at the mess the Super Eagles have been ahead of this week. There's dispute with the NFF. I mean, like the NFF might be one of the most corrupt federations in this world because we know where the money's going into. It's going right up there, straight into the pockets of all the officials in the NFF. So it's sad, and I'm with the players. You can try and criticize all the players. Oh, they should be focusing on the football. Apparently, they haven't been paid their bonuses for 2 years. Imagine if you were working, you were promised bonuses, you didn't get paid for 2 years. You would take your company to court. So kudos to the players for still, obviously they're quality players, the Nigerians, but at least they're focused and they want to create history again because of what happened last time around in the playoffs when they lost to Ghana, which was a fracaso, a failure, basically, at home. So now this is the moment. All of the shenanigans off the field. This is now the moment for the Nigerians to just focus on what they're here to do. The real job is to win the 2 games, go to Mexico, win 1 more game, and you're into the World Cup. That's what the Nigerians have to do right now. And let's see if they're going to do it, or are Gabon going to spoil the party? Michael, which format do you prefer? I mean, if you want to talk about like drama and actual like just absolute madness, it's probably the old format because it was just goated. It was just absolutely goated in the sense that it was just so much at stake and so much pressure every single game. Now, because there's more teams that are able to qualify, look, it kind of dilutes the sort of drama aspect about it. But I'm actually happy with this because at least one team will go to that intercontinental playoff to really sort of judge what's the level of African football compared to the rest of the world. Obviously, there's no UEFA team, but you're going up against CONMEBOL, you're going up against CONCACAF. I mean, if you can't beat New Caledonia, I mean, you might as well just get rid of your federation ASAP. That's what you should do. So I'm a little bit more in favor of the old format, but that was because it was only 5 teams. Yeah, they're in Monterrey and I think Guadalajara, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's where they were. Gabon will win. Bookies made a mistake. Damn. NFF aren't as bad as the Zambia Federation refused to pay Renard after winning the AFCON. Yeah, it's a disaster. 100%, it's a disaster. Expanded format helps bring in new nations, but it's still a cop-out for struggling ones. Well, Nigeria, they struggled. Cameroon, they struggled, and they still paid the price. There were still some like competitive groups, but I think they got to make it a pre-round before the first round. I think that's what they have to do. We don't want to see Seychelles, Djibouti, Somalia, Eswatini, get destroyed every single game. We don't want to see that. Same thing in UEFA. I don't want to see San Marino lose 10-0, 5-0, or Liechtenstein, or Andorra. I don't. But if those teams win a pre-qualifier to get into that round, I'm all for it. That's why CONCACAF did it the best way. They're not having, Montserrat, they're not having Cuba, they're not having Aruba involved in their final round. And you see how much drama there is in the final round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. I just don't know why CAF didn't do that or UEFA didn't do that, but we still got some good games in the CAF World Cup qualifiers. I mean, the Senegal-DR Congo game for me has been the best qualifying game I've seen of any game the past couple of years. It was absolutely enthralling, and the drama and the football that was involved in that game. If they can, was bad, but then NFF takes the cake. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Big up Includius. Somalia was pretty fun to watch. Well, I mean, the Somalian goalkeeper had pretty much a masterclass against Guinea. Michael, we were not as bad as Djibouti and Seychelles. Somalia were not the greatest. I mean, they were competitive, but still, I think for Somalia and for like a Djibouti, for an Eswatini, if Eritrea were allowed to play, they need just a pre-qualifying round to get into the first round at least. I think that would be the best way, 100%. You think I might be crazy, but I honestly think one of these 3 teams will win the World Cup next year. Well, yeah, you're definitely, if you're putting Norway, and England. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Big up, Queen Kali. How are you doing, bro? I just got here. Any new updates for this match? Also, I'll be tuning in with Venezuela versus Australia. Well, hopefully the USA beat Paraguay. Hearing CONCACAF doing something right is a sentence I've never thought I would hear. You know what? As a valid point. I thought I would never utter those words, ever. But to their credit, the final round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers has been enthralling. And there's the games tonight, and you're seeing Guatemala already doing some shenanigans with Panama. You gotta love CONCACAF, man. It is crazy. For UEFA, I'd rather have best of the third places instead of some teams can get through because of Nations League. Well, prime example might be San Marino. They might make it, people. They might actually make it to the playoffs. Oh boy, that is just gonna be such just not good. Not good at all. All right, people. It looks like the game is about to begin. The big game, Nigeria versus Gabon. Who will make it at least to the final of this second round of the playoffs? Let me know your final predictions. If you've kind of been swayed in any way by the lineup or anything like that, let me know your thoughts. And most importantly, hit the like button, of course. Hit the like button. The problem for us is that we are not going to beat like how Seychelles are, but to play friendly so the players can get used to each other, and then maybe the results will come. But the FA is corrupt. I mean, look, Somalia did make some massive progress, but they're still nowhere near like good enough to qualify for an AFCON, which they've never done. So it's going to take a long, long process. I mean, were Gabon always the most competitive team in CAF? No, they were sort of whipping boys as well, but over time they got competitive. And now look, they're only 3 games away from qualifying to their first ever World Cup. I mean, that's down to sort of players like Bouanga and Dong, Lamina, and obviously Aubameyang, but still incredible to see what they've been doing here. All right, and there's already we got the lasers. We got the lasers out here. You know it's CAF football in North Africa. The lasers are out. Ask Sadio Mane. Ask Mohamed Salah. All right, here we go, people. Big game ahead in Rabat. And here we are. Super Eagles versus Gabon. I think the Gabon's nicknames are Leopards? I think they're the Leopards. Or that's DR Congo. Ooh, challenge, though. Okay. That didn't seem like a bad challenge. Can't watch due to work, but your soft voice will calm me. Well, hopefully it will calm you to sleep. Big up Alex Uni. Lecture finished early, so I was able to get home and watch this absolute cinema from the start. Come on, Gabon, going for 1-0. From 1990 till 2023, AFCON, we've never entered. Well, that too. Obviously, you never were even involved in the qualifiers. Zadamon Lukman, pretty decent free kick opportunity for Nigeria. I wonder if Adamal Lukman's going to take it. Is he going to shoot it directly? I would think he would just cross it into the box towards a Basti or somebody like that. That would be the better option there. Or Victor Osimhen, of course. Remember, the Super Eagles were pretty dangerous on the set pieces against Benin. But it looks like Adamal Lukman's going to shoot this directly. Oh, really? Come on, ref. We cannot do this. I'm more intrigued to see what. Look at Basti. Basti's just already in a tug of war. There's only been 2 minutes. You can see the lasers. Bro, how? Zaidu? Oh, okay. Ooh, the keeper almost muffed it. He almost muffed it. I don't understand. How do you get those lasers through the security guards? Oh, gee. Gabon already playing off in the back. Let's see. If there's a player to watch on Gabon, it's not Aubameyang. It's definitely Bouanga. I mean, this guy is just a goal scoring machine. It might be the MLS. I get it, people. It might be the MLS, but still. Bouanga's a baller. Oh, Iwobi loses in the midfield. Nope. It's a foul on Iwobi? Okay, that was weird. I did not see that foul happening. It looked like Iwobi got fouled. Well, Eric Saleh, you don't need to dump water on your head this time around because it is raining in Morocco. Big up honesty, how you doing? New Caledonia should wait till 2030 to qualify. Well, they're going to have to wait because they're not making it all Osimhen. Oh, absolutely sold that defender. Which AFCON nation will go the furthest in World Cup 2026? Well, my bet right now would be Senegal. That would be my bet. But anything can happen. I will be poor pass. That's the thing, though, because Nigeria don't really have like a number 10 like they used to have back in the day. Because even like Obi Mikel could be that sort of number 10 or JJ Okocha. You're going to need like one of Adams or Osimhen to sort of drop deep, or Adama Lukman to go into the number 10 role to receive the ball. That's like the only way you're going to find those line breaking passes to defeat that sort of low block. Because, Gabon are not going to be a high pressing team here. You see, look, they're kind of like in a 4-4-2, it looks like. Terrible ball over the top again from a wall. That poor pass. Oh, good play from Adama Lukman. Adams. Oh, what? Adams had all the time in the world, and yet he took it so quickly, that opportunity. I don't think he realized how much time he had on the ball. Oh, that is an opportunity for Adams that he has to convert. I don't know what Gabon are doing, though, defensively. Poor clearance, straight into the path of Osimhen was calling for it, but he was definitely offside, so I don't know what he was kind of trying for. Good play from Ndidi. Nope. Buenos tardes, Zaire. Do you think AFCON taking place in World Cup will hinder or improve those who qualify for World Cup? Probably will improve them so they can get more chemistry. I think that would be the case. I'll probably have to look into that more to see like AFCON teams from 2010, how well they did. AFCON teams for 2006. Even though Egypt won both of those. Bouanga into the box. Nope, no penalty. Still with Gabon. Is it a corner? Goal kick? What's the referee giving here? Ref? Goal kick. Okay. Almost looked like a foul on Bouanga, to be honest. It is unpredictable, but we also have to be realistic. Oof. Sai Samuel almost gave a penalty right there on, you guessed it, Bouanga. Bouanga was ready to take that opportunity easily. He was about to take that penalty. Yeah, it kind of looks like Lemina is sort of playing as like a second striker. Oh, great play from Zaidu. Crossed into the box, cleared away by Gabon. Still into the path with Ndidi. Out to Chukwueze, who was the assist god last time for Osimhen. He can't find anything. Good defending from Gabon. Still with Chukwueze. The guy barely plays. Oh, and Bouanga. That should be a yellow card on Ndidi. That's not twice he's fouled. That should be a yellow card on Ndidi, but the referee doesn't give it. It should be. Yep, it is cracked. It is definitely cocaine cracked. Is Moroccan football right now, at least at the youth level. Let's see. Will that continue? Time will tell. And will that then mean that Moroccan football will be at the top very, very soon? Nah, I got to watch some other games as well at the same time. So, yeah, no. I only got enough voice for this game. Man, Elias, I'm a working man. I got to also make some food and stuff like that. So, cleared away. Still with Lemina. Wait, poor from Gabon. Oh, good play from Lemina. Oh, beats Ndidi. Ndidi is having a horrific 7 minutes so far. He's been beaten easily in the midfield. He's committed 2 fouls. Oh, man. Not a great start for Ndidi. Because definitely Bouanga kind of is playing as in his natural position as a left wing. Is that a foul? Foul by Chukwueze. But now there can be no sort of talk about lack of preparation and everything. You've been in Morocco for 3-4 days if you're Osimhen and the players. Yeah, you weren't able to train for one of them because you boycotted, but you also can't just blame the NFF in this sense. Now, look, NFF, that's a whole different story. But if Nigeria lose this game, now it's on the players in Eric Chile. It's all on them. You play from Gabon. Ooh, almost into the path. Ooh, Frederick. You got to clear it if you're Frederick. Ooh, he sent that guy back to Libreville. Now we're just playing ping pong football and into the hands of Noah Bali. Big ups from Merchant. From Merchant. Big up to you. 2-1. No, he got selected by Malik Tiao. He got selected by Germany. So he's not going to play for Senegal or Finland, which, well, I guess so. I guess that's the way he wants to go. I have not seen him play at all, really, for Newcastle. I think I saw him on like one occasion, Chukwueze. What? Look at like there is Adama Lukman and Iwobi both in the same spot trying to find the same pass. Adams can't control it. Oh boy, this is a horrific sort of also 10 minutes for Adams. Here's Lamina. Good pressing by Adama Lukman and Osimhen. Oh, almost committed a terrible foul there. And that's a foul by Lamina. 100%. Oh, wow. They actually scored. I think the game might be on YouTube for me here. I'll have to quickly look at that, if it is there. I think it is. Wow, they actually scored. Would you believe it? Yeah, Adams is not playing well at the moment. He's not playing well. Yep, they did. Unbelievable. Iraq actually scored a goal and actually looked threatening. That, oh, of course, was it from a set piece? Poor clearance from a UAE perspective. Poor clearance. Hey, that's the former Ipswich guy. Oh, nice. Nice that he went into the starting lineup and scored. Uh, yeah, no, he got, but he said he talked with both because he was still eligible. Yeah. He definitely talked with Finland. I think more with Senegal more than Finland, of course. But if he wasn't going to play for Germany, Senegal would have taken him in a heartbeat. There's no doubt about it. Can play for Mosai Samuel. Can he cross it? There's space. Nope. Poor clearance into the box. Falls to the feet of Iwobi, and he sends that back to Fulham. Back to Fulham. Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah, Osimhen and Lamina. Teammates at Galatasaray up against each other. Is there any other teammates up against each other? No, I think that's it. Yeah, those are the only teammates. Oh, that is a terrible header from Frederick. Could have easily laid it off to Chukwueze. No, people say 4-4-2 is dead. At least international football provides it. So you're basically playing with two strikers here if you're Nigeria. Like, there's no number 10, though. That's kind of like why Adama Lukman is so important in that role. Aubameyang lays it off. Cleared away by Zaidu. Oh, here we go with Osimhen. Oh, great layoff by Osimhen. Oh, Adama Lukman just couldn't really collect it with him. These lasers. Why are these lasers here today? Why? Good play from Ndidi. Will be also been. Why are you doing that, Adam? Kind of been a sloppy sort of 12 minutes. I mean, it's understandable as well because it looks like it's really rainy and the field is kind of feeling the effects of the weather. But come on, it could be a little bit better from both teams. But it's only the opening 12 minutes, so. But it's going to be nervous. It's not going to be perfect football today. Any Aura confederations? Mine is CAF and CONCACAF. Are we talking about Aura confederations? I would probably say the biggest Aura is CAF. That and then probably CONMEBOL. I mean, I've always loved CONMEBOL football, so those will probably be the two biggest Aura confederations. I mean, I got the link up, but I'm not watching the game. Actually, I could probably watch both games. Let me see if I can do that here. I can still keep it there. Boom. Keep it right there too. Yep. Here we go. I'll watch both games now. This is a committed man right here. I don't know how I'm going to watch the CONCACAF games at 3 a.m. Not today, but I'll definitely be watching the final match today. Oh, what's a pass? Was that Moko out wide? Gabon got space here, though, because there's nobody covering the right side for Nigeria. Let's see. Abameyang. Abama crosses into the back post, and Nwabali is there to recover it. What is Nwabali doing? And what is that kick? This guy Nwabali is so like bipolar. Either he's amazing and his distribution is amazing. Oh my god, look at this guy. And then other times it's like this. And then other times it's like the Lesotho at the last minute. You cannot trust this goalkeeper. But who else is there? I mean, Nwabali was a big reason why Nigeria did well at the last AFCON and reached the final. But man, this guy, oh boy, he is crazy. Oh, here we go again with Zaidu. Man, he's finding a lot of joy down the left wing, but his crosses so far have been quite poor. Here's Iwobi. Okay, look at Iwobi. He's like, somebody want to receive the ball? Here's Adamo Lukman into the box. Adamo Lukman, this is your time not to shine. Oh my god, that's straight into the path of Osai Samuel. Trying to look for penalty still for Adams. Still with Adams. Lays it off to Chukwueze. No, take the shot. Oh, Abameyang. Here we go with the counter attack. This is where Gabon are most dangerous on the counter. Wanga is just Wanga, you're one-on-one against Chukwueze. You should be eating him up, okay? And then you're just going for pace, but he still got it. Tries to beat Ndidi. You're defending from Ndidi. Now, more from Nigeria. They had it at the edge of the box. They could have taken a couple of shots there, but they didn't. I just don't want Europe or South America. Well, they're most likely going to win the World Cup. When it comes to aura, it's Conmebol, no doubt. Literally, every stadium has atmosphere. That is true. Every stadium does have atmosphere in Conmebol. Except Uruguay. Uruguay is a little bit of a sometimes hit or miss with their atmosphere, I have to say. Now, that's kind of the only stadium. Sometimes also Chile. Sometimes also Chile. They're not the greatest. Okay. Wait, do we have VAR here? Actually, we might actually be having VAR. First time in CAF World Cup qualifiers that we have VAR. I think there's VAR. Nope. Okay. Yeah, there is VAR, but there was no penalty there. Finally. As long as the referee just doesn't end the game early like that AFCON in Cameroon, we're all good here. That is one of the that is probably like the GOAT moment of AFCON football when that referee ended it early between was it Tunisia and Mali? Yeah, Tunisia and Mali. And the referee was from Zambia. Slow build up. It's interesting to see because oh, okay, Calvin nicely. Because Lamina is the second one pressing with Abameyang. Or is it what on earth is not fast? You can still see they're a little bit disjointed, and UAE just scored by the way. Okay, who thought that the UAE and Iraq would be 1-1 after 18 minutes? That is a great cross into Osimhen. Oh my God, Osimhen missed there. How did he miss there? There was a massive collision between the goalkeeper and Osimhen. Oh, that collision didn't look good, but he definitely. How Victor Osimhen not score? Adams is not offside. Adams perfect cross into the box. Osimhen, he has to be scoring there, people. I'm sorry. That might be a penalty, you know. If there's VAR, that might be a penalty. Because the referee, I mean, the goalkeeper doesn't get anywhere near the ball, and he just collides into Osimhen and doesn't even touch it. To be honest, this might be a penalty. Hopefully Osimhen is okay, though, because that would be a game-changing scenario if he goes down injured, and a horrible one too. Great, great header from the UAE as well to equalize the game. Who would have thought? Actually, 1-1. You got 10 time. How you, Michael? Collision between the Gabonese goalkeeper and Osimhen. Let's see if he's okay. It doesn't look good. They up to you 10 time. Zaire, there's just too many videos on that. I don't need to make one, bro. I'm kind of like been disconnected with club football so far this season because I'm so focusing so much on international football, but still got to watch the Champions League. But yeah, Liverpool are ass. There's no doubt about it, bro. We are ass. So I had no confidence going to City. Lamina played for Juventus in like any state. Did he come onto the field as a sub in that game? That's a random fact. Did he come on as a sub? Maybe he did. Oh, it'd be cool to see Honduras qualify today. Just a shame that game's on at 3 a.m. for me. Such a shame. Well, looks like wow. You know, people in the Champions League or somewhere else, that might have been a penalty. Didn't Lloris collide with somebody? I remember back in the day, Lloris collided with some. It might have been in the Euros, if memory serves me right, and they gave a penalty because he was late with the collision. Isn't that like almost the same sort of scenario right there? Good play from Lookman into Adams. Again, once they can break that line, the Super Eagles are in, and the Super Eagles in a little bit too much sauce on the pass right there into Osai Samuel. Back to Chukwueze. Are they going to cross it in? Nope. Frederick. You know, they're not playing too bad so far, Nigeria. They're controlling the game. They're finding space. I mean, especially Zaidu. But there's nobody. Look, there's no help for Zaidu. Because Adama Lukman is kind of waiting for the cross at the edge of the box, which I don't understand from Lukman's perspective. You got to be demanding the ball here. You are the one. There's a perfect way to lay that off. Look, Lukman into the box. Lukman takes the shot. Good defending, though, from Gabon. Good defending. Great defending. But again, Nigeria, they win it back to Zaidu. Zaidu's going to now put in a good cross here. You just got to put in one good cross. Oh, my God, this guy is. Wobi. Little floater. Osimhen! Oh, what a save. What a save right there from Gabon's goalkeeper. Let me just get his name correct. Excuse me. Mbaba. What a save from Mbaba. Osimhen is not offside. Great little lofted cross by Wobi. And that's just a world-class save right there, people. If memory serves me right, Gabon really did struggle with the crosses against Gambia. A lot of the goals from Gambia came from crosses. So if I'm Nigeria, I would just keep deploying that until they can stop doing it. Because look at Zaidu. Zaidu consistently has space down that left side, but the guy doesn't know how to cross. Go into the box again. Still can't get rid of it. Gabon, and then they do, and straight back to Nigeria. Well, they're definitely dominating this game so far. They're definitely dominating this game. All the CONCACAF matches are usually after midnight for us. Yeah, they're all late, bro. Even for me. Oof. So I think it'll be 7-7, 6-4 tallies. Damn. If Vincent Abubakar still does the same thing, scores a late goal, this guy is one of the GOATs. Well, I honestly would be shocked if Cameroon win today. I can't lie. I would be shocked. Apparently, Anguissa, he has, I think, torn his hamstring or something like that. I think he tore his hamstring. There's no Onana. There's no Choupo-Moting. So, I mean, who's going to be the other midfielder? Look at the amount of space Adama Lukman has now to drive with. Plays it into Osimhen. Osimhen has to score. Oh, my God. How did Osimhen not score there? That is a perfect pass from Adama Lukman. And you can't finish your dinner there? Look at that. Oh, he just completely. That was terrible from Victor, man. Absolutely terrible. He's had two good chances so far in this game, compared to the Benin game where first two chances were two goals and converted on both attempts, but not this time around. Hey, Gabon got to start improving here. They are looking shaky defensively, especially the midfield. Oh, good play from Iwobi. Again, look at the amount of space Chukwueze has. Look at the amount of space there is again for Adams out wide. Here's Adams. Plays it into this Iwobi again. Look at the run again from Chukwueze. Oh my god, the goalkeeper. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. This whole entire right side for Gabon, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. This whole entire right side for Gabon. I think it's Oyono who's playing as the right back. I mean, the dude is consistently getting in 2v1 situations. I think it's Poku who's playing on the right wing. Here we go again. Iwobi into Adamo Lukman. Lays off to Chukwueze. Back to Adamo Lukman. It's just that it's that final pass that Nigeria are missing here. Oh, and there's a foul. I guess by Frederick. It looks like it's a foul by Frederick. That didn't look like a foul to me. Nope. I gotta eat and I gotta watch the other games as well. Just got home, just tuned in. Very nice stadium, I must say. Yep, it'll be in the AFCON as well. This stadium. It'll be crazy. The rivals too. Michael, did you hear about the penalties in the Central American Cup? No, I didn't. You gotta inform me, bro. Gotta inform me. Came back from lunch. Definitely Nigeria. They should be up 1-0. Osimhen's had two good chances. Gabon have done nothing. There's only been that one little sequence for Boanga down the left side where Osai Samuel could have made the challenge, but this has been all Super Eagles. But they just gotta convert one of these opportunities. They've been the better side. Here's Ndidi into Chukwueze. Chukwueze into Adamo Lukman. Look at Adams making the run. Osimhen. There's a 2-on-1 on the right side here for Nigeria. Osimhen, he just got to play the right pass into Osai Samuel. This is not the guide that you want to fall to. Ay. This is just not the player you wanted to fall to. My heart just dropped here, and you say Anguissa is injured. Yeah, he's out for like 5 months, apparently. He's out for like 5 months. Craziness, man. It's just sad. Sad. I think he's out for like, they said he's out for 4 to 5 months. He's at least missing the AFCON. That was confirmed. Boy, oh boy, man. I've barely seen Aubameyang in this game. He just got bullied off the ball by, of all people, Chukwueze. Hey, Aubameyang, if you can go on Troops to stream, you can at least perform in this game. Come on, man. Man is just hanging out, having tea with Ziyech. You know, he's on Troops' stream, getting cooked by expressions. You can't be getting cooked by Chukwueze and Ndidi here. You just can't, Aubameyang. You can't. Oh, man, the midfield. That's why I was shocked. I couldn't believe. I'm pretty sure then Konga is injured because he's been a star player for them. I think he's like 34, 35. He's the former Şevval'in Fez, the midfielder. I think he plays now in the Turkish Super League, if I'm not mistaken. Again, look at the space that Adams has. Oh, Wobi, you just gotta leave that to Adams. But they're consistently finding these 2-on-1 situations out wide, at least Nigeria. Wobi, back to Chukwueze. Is Chukwueze going to cross it in? He does, but that was not the right time to cross it. And Osimhen just says, let me eat. Give me the ball. Again. Oy. Yeah, they're playing quite well. You got to send it to me. You got to send it to me, bro. There's Zaidu into Lukman. Lukman, is he going to cross, back post towards, you guessed it, Osimhen. Does it win it? Oh my God, did that go in? Is it a goal? Foul? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wait, is it a foul or is it a goal? Or is it a goal kick? I am confused. What just happened here? Zaidu cross. No, I don't know. Lukman received it. Crossed it towards back post to Osimhen. You knew he was going to win the header. Handball? Goal kick? Wait, what the heck happened there in that sequence? Did the ref give the foul? Yeah, it didn't look like the ball went into the back of the net. It didn't go over the line, but oh my god, that would have been the crazy own goal to start this whole entire game. Oh boy, here we go. Now we're gonna get controversy. What on earth is going on here? Okay, I don't know what the referee is checking because I can't hear the commentary. So you guys gotta inform me what's going on. Is it a goal kick? No. Well, the referee doesn't know either. Pick up to Sobrique. I'm in the stadium. I had to be there. The ticket was free. Oh, you're in the stadium. You serious? Hey, if you got a photo, send it to me on Instagram or Twitter. Let me know if you're at the stadium. That's sick, bro. Awesome. I wish I was at the game too. Sudan, nah, not this time, bro. Yeah, he's been good this season. He's been good. You got Barry. Thank you for the kind donation, bro. Send your message. Wow, not a goal, not a penalty, no free kick either. Oh no. Big up Barry. Thank you for the kind donation, bro. You didn't have to send money, but if you wanted to give a message, just send it without a super chat. You don't have to super chat again. But thank you for your kind donation, Barry. Really appreciate it. Need that AFCON ref in the World Cup, 100%. No, he was at that World Cup, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure that Zambian ref who ended the game early was at the World Cup. Am I going crazy, bro? How was that a foul? I'm just trying to understand here. Was that a foul by Osimhen? Is that what they looked? Is that why they called the foul? Because Osimhen didn't foul the dude. That whole sequence was weird to see. Norway, Ghana, who wins? Norway. Big up, honestly, saying looking for handball. That's what I thought. Big up, Sebastian. How are you doing? Big up to TJ. Yeah, that's why I'm watching it too. FIFA Plus. Thank God for FIFA Plus. Otherwise, it would have probably been an absolute headache to find a stream for this game. There has not been one single through ball into Aubameyang. Oh, there's Poku though. Poku plays it almost into Aubameyang's feet right there. Chukwueze, Lukman, he can't win it. Indeed, he's just got to get rid of it. Oh, he does. Look at that pass. Oh, almost straight into Osimhen. Yo, Gabon's defense, I think it's Ekule. He is having a tough day. He's done well with some of the clearances so far, but he is struggling. And there's beef between Iraq and obviously UAE. Is Aubameyang playing as like a false winger? I think Aubameyang is playing as a false footballer today so far. Here we go. Buanga, one-on-one situation. Buanga, you just got to take on Frederick. Oh, great play. What is wrong with Buanga and Aubameyang so far? Osimhen, here we go. He's in a one-on-one situation. This is not really the sequence where you want Osimhen, though. You want him in the box. Oh, Lukman just beat his defender. Can he put the cross in? Still with Lukman. Lukman plays it into Osimhen. Osimhen, is he going to lay it off? Nope, still with Osimhen. Just put your... There you go. Chukwueze. Don't take the shot, Chukwueze, man. They are definitely struggling to even get out of their own half here. Obama. Who? Obama not showing up today is what is happening so far. Big up, Barry. The AFCON ref was the referee for the Belgium. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought he was the referee at the World Cup. The Zambian referee. Look at all the space here now for Gabon. There's nobody from Nigeria pressuring the ball. Nobody. All the way and gets a goal. Finally, after 30 minutes, Gabon finally get a corner or some dangerous set piece. Finally. Big up, Mahai. How are you doing? How are you doing? I thought he was suspended. Wait, who was suspended? Aubameyang. No. He served his suspension the last game against who did Gabon play previously? Burundi. That's what they played. Yeah, indeed, he's been poor, man. I think he's been probably the worst player out of anybody on the field today. This could all change here. Corner for Gabon. All into the box. Lamina. Oh, almost fell right into the feet of Lamina. They're not going to look for the penalty there. Surely not. Or are they? No. Good. See, at least CAF is quick with the VAR. Quick, move on. Norway beats Estonia, then Norway qualified to the World Cup. No, not yet. If Italy drop points to Moldova today, then yes, they'll be in the World Cup. But mathematically, no, they will still not be in the World Cup if both Norway and Italy win today. They will not. But I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed they would be. Barring the greatest collapse I might ever see in one game from one team. Barring that sort of collapse. And there's still nothing for Aubameyang in this team. Nothing, man. They've been poor. Colina Webb or Sikawase, who's the GOAT referee? Oh, Colina, bro. The way that man stared into your eyes and said, I am the captain now. You were never intimidated. Howard Webb was just corrupt. That's it. And Sikwase, I mean, he just gave you the greatest outcome moment ever. So Colina will always be, although Colina's new idea of, there shouldn't be rebounds for the penalties. Shut up. Don't change the game drastically like this. Please don't. Don't. Yeah, they would have to score like 8. Well, you say that. But it is the Norwegians. They do love a good bottle job, and their fans are not all confident until they get the job done. You just got to get rid of it. There you go. Back to Noah Bali. Now, this guy cannot just... No nonsense. Just get rid of the ball. Oh, how to play there. Victor Osimhen. Look at the space that Adams has. Osimhen, you just got to release the ball. You got to release the ball, and then he gets fouled. All right. Fair enough. It'll be praying for Barca remontada magic against Norway. Well, to be fair, if Norway do not beat Estonia and the game starts in 20 minutes, I mean, first off, that's just mind-boggling to me because Estonia are not good and Norway should be destroying them 4-0 based on what we've seen the past year. Then yeah, it could be remontada magic. And then if it goes down to the final day and it's 2 points separating the teams, we'll be doing a watch-along here to watch that game. Well, that game will be epic. Norway. Well, if they do, oh boy. Here, lay off by Adams. Here's Chukwueze into Osimhen. Oh my God, another poor shot. Osimhen has had 3 chances, people. 3. And you guys know I rate the guy. Great pass from Chukwueze. Oh, he just completely shanks the shot again. He had the header, which was a good save from the goalkeeper. Then he had a great through ball from Adamo Lukman into him. And again, he missed it. But now we got a corner here for the Super Eagles. Chukwueze is going to take it. You might want to go like near post towards maybe a Osimhen or to a Bassi or an Ndidi. Doesn't get there. Frederick's going to try and win it back for the Super Eagles. He does into Obi. Obi, he's just got to cross it in. Good layup by Adamo Lukman. This is the moment for Adamo Lukman. Oh boy. Is that a 3-on-2? Oh, 3-on-2 for Gabon. There's Aubameyang. Aubameyang still into Bouanga. Bouanga's got to just take the shot here. Great defending. Rodriguez from Saidu. He really should have released the ball earlier, Aubameyang. I think Bouanga just took too many touches on the ball there. Or again from Adamo Lukman, man. FIFA plus. They doubted. They doubted the greatness of CAF VAR. They doubted the greatness. If Colombia and Norway are in the who you'd favor, that would be tough. That would be such a good game, though. 0-0. Oh, that would be too tough, man. That would be too tough. Is it just me, people, or is Aubameyang just doesn't look interested in the game? Expressions must have taken all of the oozing out of Aubameyang because this has been poor from him. Yeah, you could say he hasn't had any chances, but his overall link-up play is just shocking so far. Absolutely shocking. Wow, that would be sick. Will you think Italy will qualify for the World Cup, or will they miss 3 in a row? To be honest, at this point, I do think they're going to miss 3 in a row. I still don't think they've been good. Am I in the pocket of Infantino? You do realize that FIFA Plus is free. The only good service that FIFA have been doing the last couple of years is FIFA Plus, and it's completely free, people. So sign up, just do it. I don't need to promote Infantino's horrific company, but at least they give you free games like this. I've been mostly watching all of the CAF games. And somebody's down injured. Is it the goalkeeper and Bomba? Oh boy. He's made a couple of good saves so far in this game, but it looks like it's calf or is it hamstring? Looks like it's his thigh, he's saying. All right, that gives me time then to watch the Iraq UAE game, which has just been back and forth every time I look at it. Yeah, he was on Troops to stream. Maybe you should be focused on the football. Nah, it's okay. Is FIFA Plus working for anyone? Yeah, it's working perfectly for me. Big up to you, Musiala. Big up to you. Italia. I just can't because I need to hear the Italian national anthem at the World Cup. I just cannot do it. It's a World Cup in the United States with millions upon millions of American Italians or Canadian Italians, or if there's any Mexican Italians, please feel free to let me know as well. But there cannot be an expanded World Cup and Italy miss it again. I'm not talking about winning the World Cup. Just qualify, please. I need to get that shirt because Adidas, they dropped a nice kit for Italy. Can't lie. It's a nice kit, people. But they got to qualify. Otherwise, I'm not buying the kit. And 100%, I would get Moise Kean on the back. Yeah, you can. Of course it is. Yeah. Of course it is. Wait, it's free. Apologies, my goat. No need to apologize, but it's finally FIFA are doing the right thing. The day they make you have to have like a paywall and pay for FIFA Plus. Oh no, back to corruption. Back to corruption, these guys. I cannot wait for when all of the people have to travel to the United States and they're like, God damn, it's expensive to get to the stadium. Oh my God, parking. I saw an article, I think it was from The Athletic, where there's $100 of parking. Have you been living under a rock? That's what it's been like the last couple of years for any sport in America. And people will realize just how poor and pathetic public transportation is in the United States. It is the worst. The only city that has a decent, from my experience, because I've never been to like Philadelphia, I've never been to Boston. New York has some decent public transportation. Oh, play continues. Oh my God. Back post towards. Oh, that would have been maybe controversial right there. Because the referee let that go, which he did the right thing. But all the Gabonese players stopped, which they should have not done. Because they thought the referee was going to give the foul. That's a foul on Aubameyang, surely by Frederick. Yeah, it is. Clearly. Give me an Italy matchup in Jersey or in Philly. Oh, that would be sensational scenes. If they qualify. If. They bottle a 2-0 lead. I did see that Bayern Munich's women's team won 3-2. I did see that. But Arsenal were leading 2-0 in the game. Damn. All right, we got about, 3 more minutes to go in this half. Really, truly, the Super Eagles should be 1-0 ahead in this game. They should be. But, oh boy. Here we go with Boanga. This is one of the only players you should be worried about this Gabonese team. That's why I thought, like, their whole setup today just seems really off. Because Conga. Oh, but here we go. We're going to finally put in a decent cross here. To Aubameyang. Oh my God, outside the boot. That's not the ball you want to have if you're going to play it out wide to Osimhen. Here we go. Osimhen 1-on-1 situation out wide. Is he going to take on his defender? That's just not Osimhen's game, though. That really isn't. That's not his game at all. It's not his game at all. Oh, believe me, Michael. I went to a live concert of Bad Bunny. Hey, man, when did Bad Bunny have a concert in the United States? The man was boycotting, except for his. I'm just so happy he's doing the NFL Super Bowl halftime. By the way, I think it's glorious that he's doing it. But when did he do a concert in Miami? I can imagine the parking was ridiculous. I'm trying to see Bad Bunny when he goes to Sweden next summer. I'm trying to go and see that. People taking the New Jersey PAF train will be an international incident. They have no clue where MetLife Stadium is, do they, people? They really don't know. They're like, oh, yes, it's in New York. It's in the hub. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, it's definitely different in every city. 100%. I would agree. Does Dallas have good public transportation? Because when I was in Dallas, I just rented a car. So, but still, I just would not trust it one bit. Oh, it'd be definitely cool. Out of context, but if Ariaga and Luis Palma will miss the Costa Rica game if they get booked tonight. Oof, oof, oof. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be down. Shouldn't be down. They won't use dynamic pricing. So, I'm talking about the sense that they would jack up the prices. Is that it, Ethan? They wouldn't jack up the prices, or does that mean they're going to jack up the prices now? What a save from the UAE goalkeeper! Wow. Oh, that should have been a goal right there for UAE. I mean, for Iraq. Muhammad Ali was free. Oh my God! Saidu completely miscontrols it, and then Bassi with a great defending. Still with Gabon. Into the box. Oh my! That was finally the opportunity for Gabon right there from Obenda. And no, it's not Lois Openda. That was the opportunity, and the feed is gone. I think. Nope, we're still good. I thought the feed went down for a second from FIFA Plus because some people have been saying and said it was the best atmosphere he's ever been to. Nice. Well, I mean, I can imagine with all the Italians in the house and all the Irish too. I bet it's awesome, bro. I gotta go see Bad Bunny. I gotta go see him so badly when he comes to Europe. I just know the prices are gonna be ridiculous. Oh my God, how did Iraq not score? It should be 3-1 Iraq. Wow. Oh, it was Mohamed Ali as well. Wow. UAE's. I can't lie. I do hope Iraq make it because I just can't get behind this whole idea of UAE naturalizing all these Brazilians and Argentinians. I can't get behind it. So they should have scored right there, Iraq. Good play from Iwobi into Osimhen. Is that not a foul? Play continues. No, play continues. Ndidi. We got 6 minutes of added time. Okay. For the VAR check, and I guess because of the injury for Osimhen and Mbaba. Oh, great play into Zaidu. Zaidu, just take a better touch. What? The guy takes it in his stride, but the touch was terrible. That's part of it. Most Sunbelt cities have terrible transportation. Yeah, I have no clue what the transportation is like in Atlanta. Oh, ball over the top 2 awards. Boy. There is actually space in behind this Nigeria defense. But it's like Gabon are allergic to actually playing a good pass in behind. I don't understand it. Good pressing from Osimhen. Can you win it back? Nope. That's a great play from Gabon. Oh, Lamina with unnecessary step overs. But he's definitely trying. Look at Lamina though. Hustling. Funny how people really don't talk about how UEFA doesn't send teams to World Cup playoffs. Yeah, that is true. But come on. To be fair, FIFA and UEFA are really up against each other. I don't know why FIFA don't really just say, "Hey, UEFA, you got to send 2 teams," right? Imagine some people going to be thinking that the country will play in New York, Florida, and then get sent to Kansas. They actually have a big footballing culture, so I just think it's okay. What's going on here? What's the referee doing? Is the ball flat? Oh my God. No, por favor, man, por favor. Un partido, por. No puede ser. Oh my God. Hey, boy, hola, tota. Just one game. But yeah, Kansas they actually have good footballing culture. Now, I'm not like on board with the Kansas City Stadium because, I mean, come on, man. That's not really a football stadium, but talking about soccer, by the way, the real football. But a lot of the stadiums aren't. Man, wow, that didn't look like a foul by Oyono to me. Oh, this is a good opportunity just to put in the cross. Dallas public transportation is bad, but a lot of these U.S. stadiums are far from the city. Yeah, I mean, technically, it's not even in Dallas; it's in Arlington. So we can't put Arlington in the media. I think that's where all the media stations will be in Dallas. That's why I'm trying to get the games at. Trying to get tickets at least, but it's been impossible to even get in the line to buy tickets for the World Cup so far. I mean, who are buying the tickets? Seriously, what scammer is buying all these tickets so far for the World Cup? Does anybody in the chat? Do you guys have a ticket so far for the World Cup? Because I can't. I can't even get in line. I can't. Aye. All right, here we go. Autumn Lukman. Ball in. Just straight into the hands of Mbaba. Straight into the hands of Mbaba. Okay, gotcha. Oh, and the stadium where the 49ers play is not in San Francisco. Yeah, that's in Santa Clara. It's not even in downtown San Francisco where people are like, oh my God, look at beautiful San Francisco. Look at the streets. Oh my God, the architecture is wonderful here. It feels like Europe, but there's druggies everywhere on the street. And then you got to go all the way to Santa Clara. To be fair, they have a decent train system, I think, in San Francisco, but God, Aubameyang is just poor today. So poor. Oh, nice. I gotta go see him so badly. Ooh. Osman is just wrestling with the Gabonese player right there into the path of Oyono. Is Oyono going to play it out wide to Openda? He does. It's just so much space in between Frederick and Bassi. So much space. But it's like they're allergic to playing the pass in behind Gabon. They're just trying to do the safe thing today. Just the safe pass. Yeah. True. I don't think you should be waiting Big E because, to be honest, it looks like it's impossible to get tickets so far. I don't think anybody has a ticket. I might just have to wait until 2030, where they're going to tell me, hey, you're going to have to watch a game in Argentina, then you have to watch a game in Uruguay, then you have to watch a game in Paraguay. Oh, by the way, then you got to, because we're so eco-friendly FIFA. Oh, then you're going to have to go all the way to Spain, Portugal, Morocco. Fair enough, Infantino. You're a genius, a visionary. You're a visionary, Infantino. Who would have ever thought of that idea? Who would have? Man. This game is really going to go to extra time, isn't it, people? I'm going to have to suffer for another 30 minutes. I mean, the game hasn't been boring. There's been chances, but just lacking that sort of final pass. But look at the space Iwobi has. You could play easily out wide to Osai Samuel, and then you just give a horrible pass. But here comes Aubameyang. Let's see if we get one last opportunity here for Gabon. Gabon into Aubameyang. This is the chance for Aubameyang. Oh, great defending from Frederick. This guy's a beast, you know? Shout out to Frederick. This guy's a beast today. Yeah, I'm watching the game 1-1. Out of everything, I am shocked this game is entertaining. The Iraq UAE. Genuinely shocked. I thought it was going to be an absolute snooze fest. But Iraq actually looked pretty good today. With no Ayman Hussein either. Wonderful thought. No. Liverpool does not know how to use. No, he doesn't. He has zero clue what he's doing. Zero clue at this moment in time. Cross in. Nwabali misses it. Oh, good defense. Look at this goalkeeper. This guy is how can you? Nwabali is the most. This guy is just crazy. He's actually the craziest and most ludicrous goalkeeper so far in CAF World Cup qualifiers, and it ends 0-0 the first half. Well, Nigeria should be leading this game. I think they've been the better team for about 35 minutes, but Osman had two good chances. Adam had a good chance. Lukman had a pretty half chance inside the box, but yet it's still 0-0. So you have to really blame the players for Nigeria. It's not an play. Ndidi is being woeful. He should have a yellow card so far. But Gabon, they were awful. Aubameyang did nothing. Lemina just huffing and puffing around there. So The only player for Gabon that really, had a good half was Manga, the center back. I think he was the only one who, you got to say, standout performance from him. And Mbaba, the goalkeeper, I think he was pretty good as well. But it's still 0-0 in this first playoff. I actually liked Oyono's defensive game in the first half. Yeah, but sometimes his positioning allowed then Nigeria to have a lot of space down that right side. So he was okay defensively, but he just gave way too much space. I think that's because Adama Lupo was trying to come more central to receive the ball. And he was just getting detached from it. I propose 2038 World Cup will be hosted in Turkmenistan, Ukraine, Eritrea, and Papua New Guinea. We're all here for that, bro. We're all here for that. Yeah, it's just terrible. It's just terrible, Liverpool so far. Iraq should have scored one more. They've had 3 attempts. Yeah, Mohamed Ali had 2 good chances in the game. I would agree with this as well, that Osimhen has not been good. He had 2 good chances. 2 good chances. For a striker like Osimhen, where we've all been praising him, especially after last month and the heroics he did against Benin. But he had a golden chance, and yet he fluffed his lines. So that's just poor from him. Pick up Antonio says, hello, Michael and everyone else. Hope you are having a better evening than me. And we're doing well, Antonio. We're doing well. Hopefully you are having a good evening. Don't be down, bro. Don't be down. Everything is good in life. Every little thing is gonna be all right. All right. Since we got about 10 more minutes until the next game begins. Oh, okay. We're gonna play some bingo, people. That's what we're gonna do. Michael, which World Cup cities would you be the best to visit for tourists? For tourists, I'd probably say New York. Probably say Philadelphia. I've never been to Philadelphia. I've always wanted to go there. Philadelphia. You got to go to Mexico City. Mexico City, Toronto, and what other one? Probably Miami. Yeah, those would be the best ones. Luis Suarez at Sporting might be the golden boot shot for World Cup. They aced the year to get us money. They definitely aced it, bro. Luis Suarez has been good. Although, Zaire, sometimes I'm wondering and perplexed, why does he start on the bench sometimes? Because I think there's that other Greek striker, Ioannidis. Why does Luis Suarez not start every game? Well, hopefully, Levi. I hope you're right, but the signs are not looking good so far for this World Cup. Hope we don't pay for it. Yeah. These are the things, though. If you're a Nigerian, hope your team doesn't get caught out by this, because I don't think the Super Eagles have played bad. But man, they've missed some golden chances so far. Golden chances. Oh, that would be awesome. That's never happening, Brandon. That's never happening. All right, let's play some bingo, because I think we've kind of talked a lot about the game. There's not much more to talk about. There's a link in the chat for the bingo. So we're going to play some bingo here. I'll wait for you people to join up before we start it. Okay. Let's see. We'll see if I can do it. Yeah, of course there will be. Are you kidding me? Will there be a stream for the World Cup draw? What do you think this whole channel is based upon? You know what, guys? World Cup draw, forget it. I'll do a reaction in a week. Of course we're going to be live. Of course then I'm going to do a whole reaction video afterwards and have 3 hours of sleep. Although it will be, I think, on a Friday night, so that's even better. The historic city. Yep. As South Africans, we are happy with these goals that you don't score, you will concede. Is the link complete? I can click on it. I can't click on it. It should work. There's a couple of people here. Petrovic, Oilund, Locatelli. Some people have joined at least. We'll at least do 2 of these until the second half begins, because it hasn't been done so far. It should work. Am I going crazy, people? Well, I'll explain it when it actually happens. How does it work on my phone? You can't see the link. Oh, yeah, I got to pin it. Wait, give me a second. I got to pin this link. There we go. I pinned it now on YouTube, at least. I pinned it now on YouTube. That's strange, though. Like, why is he resting him? It's not here. Shouldn't Sporting be having the aspirations of doing well in the Champions League? Isn't that like That's what you should be doing if you're sporting. Come on, man. Yeah. I mean, I have no clue where is Levi Stadium in Los Angeles, but that stadium looks ridiculous. It looks like a fantasy land. It looks like an absolute fantasy land. All right. Hopefully, some people can see so far what I'm seeing here. All right, we got these are the people we got so far into it. No, yeah, Levi. I'm in SoFi Stadium. Yeah. Levi Stadium is in San Fran or Santa Clara. Yeah. I definitely got to check out SoFi Stadium. That's the one I meant, not Levi Stadium. Now that looks like just ordinary and just way too far out from San Francisco. Way too far out. We got 7 people joining. All right, we'll start it here. We'll start with 7 people. You guys will see the magic of the MTF brain here. The magic of the MTF brain. We got about. They're just showing. If at least you're watching on FIFA Plus, they're just showing all the missed opportunities. Okay, Javier Zanetti. You know, guys, come on, man, come on. Well, this man should be playing later tonight, but he is injured. Foden, left-footed. Was it Hermoso? Galatasaray? No, he wasn't. Hoyland, there you go. Hato, boom. Erling Braut Haaland, Portuguese League, Galatasaray. Nope. Roberto Ambondanzeri. That I haven't heard before. Was he managed by Mourinho? No, I don't think Gago was managed by Mourinho. Morgan. Nope, not here either. Giuliano Belletti. Where could he have played? Was he with, no, he wasn't with Zlatan. Leon Bailey, Aston Villa, Bayer Leverkusen. Nope, definitely not. Thierry Henry, World Cup winner, would be the best choice. Cesar Azpilicueta, Arbeloa, definitely Mourinho. Yep, definitely Mourinho. The GOAT. Seven one, yeah, he won with Zenit. Yep, he won with Zenit. Why could he not be there? Did he play with Zlatan? No, he didn't. Galatasaray, no. All right. No, he wasn't at PSG. İlkay Gündoğan, Galatasaray. Yep. Losik, no. No. Oh, he was at Sporting, wasn't he? Haji, was he at PSG? I don't think he was. He wasn't either. That I've never heard of before. Vitor Bahia. Was he with Zlatan at Juventus? No, he wasn't. He was retired by then, or he was at Brescia. God damn, John Barnes. Kelleher, PSG. Finally got one. Hans-Jörg Butt. Why do these names sound like they're made up? Some of them, at least. She's kind of gay. Nope. Senegal, Portuguese League. Nope. Boy, oh boy. At least there's one here. Manuel. Oh, of course. Now you're going to give it. He was not with Zlatan. Was he at Benfica? Milinkovic Savic? No. He wasn't. Petrovic? No, he wasn't either. Fabinho? He was at Real Madrid. Barthez? Was he with Zlatan? No, I don't think he was either. Luke de Jong? Nope. Oh, no, Luke de Jong just made the move to. Were they together at Inter? No, definitely not. Patrick Kluivert? Was he with Zlatan? Maybe? Yep. And Dombele. All right, then we just need a Portuguese league player. None of these guys. Pirlo, no. Pablo Barrios. Oh, I don't think he made a loan. Did Yannick Carrasco play at Benfica? I don't think so. Sagna, no. Patrick Vieira, no. Locatelli, no. Rodri, no. Gianluca Vialli, no. Ronaldo. Okay. I'm okay with that. Wait. Oh, did Kluivert not play with Zlatan? Oh my God. How did Kluivert not play with Zlatan? Damn. All right. That will be good enough there. We'll just do one. That's enough for me. Man, how did I not get that? Is this did my man really say this? Hold on. Let me get on my computer so I can do the bingo. I'll follow you at the same time. Nope. He's missing the chances. I live walking distance from SoFi. I hate it. Traffic sucks, but during World Cup, I have a feeling it will be fun. Oh, hopefully there will at least be better vibe in the stadiums and everything. Mexico, Canada, Japan will be the stars of the tournament. And Portugal and Morocco will play the football. They will play the football. Was he in the Portuguese league? Which state? 39 points. Not too bad, Yosore. Lukman should go off. Moses Simon should come on. I ain't mad at that idea. I'm not really mad at that idea. I could see that happening. They just suck. It's just simple as that. They just suck. I don't think you don't need like a scientific answer or anything like that. They bad. It's simple as that. This is a good idea. Oh, camera freezing. There we go. I'm back. I think. Are freezing people? Let me know. This is a good idea. Finally, they're making a smart decision. MLS. This is what they should have done from the early get-go. I don't know why it's taking so long. And once they finally get the promotion and relegation, bon appetit. Bon appetit. Finally, then American football is actually cooking. There's some progress being made and actually being a respectable league. Because right now, I'm sorry, I can't. Look at the defending in MLS. Look at the defending. It's terrible, but it is going to be difficult. Yeah, it's definitely going to be like Toronto, Montreal, Chicago, Minnesota, Boston, New York, Philadelphia. It's over. You ain't playing games. Because I think Minnesota might have natural turf. Let me know. I think they might have natural turf if I'm not mistaken. The UK and Moses Simon should come on. Lukman is flopping. Yeah, Lukman is. He had that one good pass into Osimhen, and that's been about it for Adama Lukman. That's been about it for him. If FIFA makes 2030 World Cup expanded to 64, oh boy, that would be terrific. Terrific. No, it would be horrific is what you mean. It would be horrific, bro. We don't need 64 teams at a World Cup. We don't. With all their stars. I honestly don't think Nigeria have played bad. Do people think they've been bad in this game? They're average, yeah. They're not amazing. You could say that's because of the lack of preparation from the players, yada, yada. I don't think they've been playing bad today. If Osimhen converts 2 of those chances, they're 2-0 up. And then we're saying, oh my God, look, they're on a roll. They're going to qualify to the World Cup easily. So I don't think that Nigeria has been bad so far. That's CPL final, though. That's football right there. That is football, man. In the snow, orange ball. Come on, man. Bicycle kick goal. Are you kidding me? That was awesome to see. That kind of brings me back to my childhood, at least in Finland. Oh, my God. What a move. Oh, my God. Almost a goal also from UAE. Brings me back to my childhood here in Finland playing in the snow. I mean, exactly like those sort of conditions. Okay, maybe not that crazy, but man, that's just – if you said Canadian football, that CPL final was it, by the way. He was a Rio Ave. Gotcha. No, don't go to Brasileiro. He'll probably go back to Colombia, to be honest. He'll probably go back to Colombia. Yeah, great. He's missing chances. Winter schedule is a logistic nightmare, but I do think something has to give with MLS. Yeah, they cannot keep playing through the summer. I think it's worse playing in the summer with the heated conditions. I think it hurts the product more. You could probably say that it hurts the product more. Oh my God, Iraq and UAE are actually playing a football game. They're actually playing a football game. I'm honestly shocked. Wing play is Super Eagle style of play, not combination passes. Yes, I would agree that has kind of been the hallmark of Nigerian football in the 21st century and the late 90s, of course, 94, 98, 96 Olympics. But there's not for players. You would expect that from Adama Lukman, but I think it's more of a tactical thing from Eric Chalet that he wants Adama Lukman to receive the ball as like a number 10. But look at Zaidu. Zaidu's in all of the space on the left wing, and the guy can't put in one decent cross. One decent cross. Then Adama Lukman actually receives the ball out wide on the left, and he puts in the perfect cross to Osimhen back post. See, people keep saying, change Lukman. If Lukman is terrible for the first 10 to 15 minutes of the second half, then you're going to go away. Well, they kind of did, but also the English are just pussies when it comes to the snow. They can't. I remember one Christmas, I went through London, There was this much snow as I speak. This much snow. No, nothing. Like nothing for me. Nothing for people who live in Alaska or Canada or anywhere that's cold, Siberia, Mongolia. This much snow. Airport. London Heathrow was a disaster. Disaster. Horrible. So English, they're not used to that weather. I think they got but could they play football? Oh, they'll definitely cancel it. They'll definitely cancel it. Yeah, they were in danger following the 3-point deduction, but bounced back. 100% they did. They rightfully qualified. Do you have any prediction of the next AFCON next month? Don't worry, people. We're going to have so much content for the AFCON. Don't worry, don't worry. We're going to slowly but surely heading into December. I'll be dropping my group by group preview, and then about a week or maybe 5 days ahead of the AFCON beginning, then I'll release my predictions, and then we're going to do lots and lots of watch-alongs. We're going to do a lot of watch-alongs on that wonderful, greatest international tournament in the world. What do you think about your national team? Just asking. My national team? Oh, we asked. We are straight to Basura. Into the bin is the Finland national team and the American national team, of course, too. Both of them. I'd rather play in the snow than play in humid summer. I would agree with that. They did make it difficult for themselves. They just wanted to add drama. That's what South Africa wanted to do. They just want to add the drama to the game. Which, fair enough, they did. They 100% did that. No, they wouldn't. Oh, that would be great, though. That would be awesome to see. Oh, yeah, Iraq almost scored it. How did you think Nigeria can win this game when they're not paying their players? Come on, we're not giving that excuse. I'm sorry. That whole dispute is over. Bruce Kong said that's over. He said they're focusing on the game. If you want to talk about the overall landscape of why Nigerian football is not excelling at the moment, yes, yes. Not paying your players bonuses or your management bonuses is a reason why. But come on. For this game, that whole scenario is gone. It's gone. Focus on the game. Bruce Kong said it's time to win. Time to win? No more excuses now for Nigeria. If you want to talk about the overall landscape, then I will definitely be doing that. All right, and the second half begins. Oh boy, 5 minutes, Judgment Day. Here we go. Give me summer humid weather over the snow, more injuries and cold as well. True, but come on, man. Football in the snow, there's just something glorious about it, man. There's just something glorious about football in the snow. I don't know what it is. Michael, have you seen the new shirt? I assume we won't be wearing it. I did see it, but there's no point in buying it. There's no point in buying it. Don't tell me the ball is flat again. Bro, Dios mío, Santa María. No puede ser. Serio. What's the tos? You can't be. Oh my God. Oh. Yep. Just get the flat Earth conspiracies going 10 times. That's what you got to do. Get the flat Earth conspiracies going. We got Brandon. We got Alejandro. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? Have fun tonight at the game. Keep warm, hopefully. Here, Travis says I'm from Egypt. It's really cool seeing you in an Egyptian national t-shirt, mate. Cheers. Ah, of course, bro. The goats of African football. We'll release some good kits for the World Cup for Egypt. I better see some decent patterns on the shirt. Many missed opportunities. Playing Canada over the snow, then in Guayaquil. Guayaquil would be hell for me to play it. Guayaquil would just be my actual arch nemesis. I sweat already a lot while playing football. If I'm playing humidity, I remember when I had some like international tournaments. Oh my god, what on earth is Osai Sama doing? Did he injure himself while? Did he get a cramp? What is Openda doing? Openda, you got. I think Osai Samuel injured himself. I think he got a cramp while passing the ball there. Surely, because there is no way he gave that atrocious of a pass. That's true. I don't. How many dome stadiums is there? Dallas, LA, Houston. What other ones? Vancouver? Is that a dome? Four. That's at least 4 dome stadiums. Oh, what a play. Was that Lukman? Oh, what a layup by Lukman. Oh, great defending from Gabon. As long as he just released the ball. Oh, here we go. There's space now for Lamina. There is a 5 hit for Gabon. Outright to Buonga. This is exactly where you want Buonga to receive. Outlet on the right. Is he going to cross into Mbemeng? He's going to take the shot and good defending from Ndidi. Just like he did. Oh, Atlanta too, yeah. Atlanta. Yep. That stadium was awesome. Watching all your vids and you everywhere I can. Love from Georgia. Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Georgia. Even though both our national teams, Finland and Georgia, we're in the bucket. Thank you for your kind support, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you all for your kind support as well. Got about 80 people in here today watching. Nice of all of you to tune in. Most important is you just hit the like button. I don't want to ask for money. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to Jeff Serrano for the condemnations, but it's about just enjoying the game, people. This is kind of like vibes. This shouldn't be really like a hangout. It should kind of be like live vibes. Maybe that's why I should have the title as. We're just vibing out here. Got my water. That was before an energy drink. Well, looks like Gabon now going to dominate possession of the ball here. If I'm honest, I know some Nigerians were saying take out Adama. I would take out. Oh my God, Noah Bali. This guy, whenever he receives the ball, is actually a car crash. Oh, oh my God, this guy is so like the wildest character you will ever see play football. He might actually be the wildest character in Noah Bali. I cannot read him. I don't know to expect. Generally, do not know what to expect from this player. I'm newish to football following, but with all the domes artificial turf, does that affect play? Oh, there's a big difference between playing on artificial turf to natural turf. The ball moves a lot faster on artificial turf, and you don't really get that natural bounce like you would do with natural turf. So, I would 100% rather play on natural turf than artificial. And it's better for your knees, better for slide tackles, even though they kind of sometimes water the field. When it's artificial turf, is that not a foul by? That should be a yellow card now, Zaidu. How is this ref not giving a yellow card yet? That should be a yellow on Zaidu. Oh, and we got the green lasers going again. That should be a yellow card, no? A little bit of a push. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, I'm going to say they're all over the place, the Super Eagles, but yeah, there's a lot of Gabonese fans in the house for this game. Definitely, I don't see any Nigerians in the crowd, by the way. Only for, must have been the NFF president, but that's about it. But we got the lasers everywhere. How did they get these lasers to get through here? Go with the cross in. Straight into the oh my God. They're calling for a penalty, Gabon. Lamina's calling for, is that a corner or a goal kick? Gabon wants a penalty. They might have a case, that might be a penalty. What is Osai Samuel doing? Why are you dragging his shirt like that? That penalty or penalty not, people? What are your thoughts? Is that a penalty on Osai Samuel? He might needs to start praying because Lamina is crying for it. And yep, they're going to VAR. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Osai Samuel, what are you doing here? I mean, he clearly dragged his shirt. That's clearly a penalty. Sorry to any Nigerians watching. That's clearly a penalty. He did. There is no reason to make that challenge. There isn't. Yep, this is going to be a clear penalty. What do you want? Iceland beat Azerbaijan. Well, they got to win the game, so. But this is going to be a penalty for Gabon. Ball into the box, perfect cross. Ball body is all over the place, and Osai Samuel is clearly grabbing his shirt because he loses it. So this is a clear penalty. Gabon will get a penalty. Okay, what are we doing here? Drags him. He drags the shirt for at least a good 5 meters. Why do they have the green lasers on my man's bald head? Come on, man, let the guy be in peace. If they don't give a red card, I mean, if they don't give a penalty for this, this is scamming. This is 100% scamming. If this is not a penalty for Gabon, what does the referee need to see? That if he's going to get the ball, he's being dragged. Of course, he couldn't get to the header. Or to the ball, excuse me. What are we doing here? This is a clear penalty. Okay. He's trying to take off his entire. He's taking him as like a nightclub. He's trying to check if he's got bringing any drugs or alcohol into the club. There is no way they're trying to find a way to deny this penalty. There is no way. You know how we said that VAR was doing a good job in the first half? Yeah, screw it. Scrap it. We're back to normality. Rock. Why do you think there's a handball? Why do you think there's a handball? He's getting pulled by his shirt. Of course there's a handball. The whole entire action of the handball, what is going on? Oh, guys, I'm not no messiah of football. I don't want to be like goat analyst or any of this sort of nonsense. There is no way they did not give that as a penalty. What? How is that not? How is that not? Okay, I clearly see. I clearly see where the NFF monies went. They bought the referee, so they paid 1.2 million for a backyard pitch, and they paid the rest of the money that FIFA gave to them to the referee. Got it. Got it. And I'm not trying to say this because I hate the Super Eagles or anything. You guys know I want this team to do well. That is clearly a penalty. If it was the other way around, the online reaction, oh boy, it would have been crazy. That is a stone wall penalty. All day, every day. Every corner of the world. From Tahiti to Mongolia to Pakistan to Gabon to Somalia to Hawaii to Panama to Costa Rica to the United States to Sweden to Finland. That is a penalty. And the fact they didn't give it, are Nigerians crying now that there's a South African referee? I'm sorry, I got to tweet it out, people. Remember to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, people. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, yeah, of course, Travis. Of course, bro. We were just talking about that referee earlier. Well, now Eric Chile had to make the changes. That was such a clear penalty. I honestly have no clue. Look, Adamo Lokman subbed off. Another shambolic performance from him. Another shambolic performance from him with Chukwueze off too. So it looks like Chukwueze is off. So Moses Simon is on. I think Chukwueze came off the field too for Ayuke. Wow. Well, Eric Chile, he clearly said, it's time to wake up, guys. It's time to wake up. I'm utterly shocked that they didn't get the penalty. I'm stunned. And I would say the exact same thing if Nigeria didn't get a penalty like that. Doesn't matter what team it is, people. That is a clear. Again. Oh boy. Well, let's see now if that's going to really affect the game here. Let's see if Gabon are going to play mad, because if I was Gabonese, I would be pissed off right now. I would be pissed off. Wow. 419. I thought you were about to say 619. Like it's Rey Mysterio, who just came in. Still 0-0. Wow. Still 0-0 between Norway and they're not going to do this. They're not going to do this, man. They're not going to. No, I don't want to believe it for Norway yet. I'll probably watch the second half, unless this game goes to extra time and penalties. Wow. The contrast of how Nigeria are playing in this second half compared to the first half, boy, oh boy, they are all over the field. Gabon managers like, how much the NFF pays there, guys? It's all right to just tell me to play from Calabasas. Nigeria just got to keep control of possession here. They are fragile right now. Where look at the midfield here for Nigeria. Not one single player in the forward line or the midfield wanted to receive that pass from Calvin Bassey. And again here for a UK. It's easy. Look at how sloppy play right now it is from Nigeria. Good work from Ndidi. That's not a foul either. I didn't think that was a foul, to be honest. I didn't think that was a foul from Ndidi, but play continues. It looks like Gabon made a change as well. It looks like Beka Everland, I don't know who came onto the field. Mayo, I think, came onto the field. I don't know who for, but it hasn't shown yet on Flash Score. But I think Gabon also made a sub. Yeah, I think Gabon got all the momentum right now. If you're a Gabon, just get the goal and just see it out, because Nigeria are all over the place. And that's exactly what I said also in my prediction. Is that this Nigerian team are still not the mentally strongest. When they feel a little bit adversity, they shrink. And it's on display right here. It's on display. There's only so much that Osimhen can do. Which, yeah, he's at fault as well, because he had a couple of really good opportunities, but there's no midfield. I don't understand why Onyedika doesn't get opportunity. The dude is a beast with Club Brugge. Over and over and over again. Why do we need to keep experimenting with Ndidi in the midfield? He's, I don't know how old, 32 years old, plays for Leicester. I don't think even Leicester are having a good season. I don't really follow the championship, but Ball into the box. Cleared away. Another corner for Gabon. Yep, another corner for Gabon. All the momentum here. Yep, look, Aubameyang believes, even though he's had a terrible game. So I wouldn't really be talking if I was Aubameyang. He needs to show up, Aubameyang. Tell all the Gabonese fans in the crowd. Well, pretty decent crowd though today for this game. Ball in. Nope. Should be going. Oh, Nwabali. Now it's out of play. Yep, straight into the hands of Nwabali. Goal kick. Or another corner. Oh boy, this is poor Nigeria. They are feeling the pressure. They are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat right now. Third straight corner. Let's see if Gabon can take advantage of it. Good ball. Straight into the hands of Nwabali. You just got to play quick if you're Nwabali. Get your team up the field. Yep. Look at Ayuke. Ayuke is wide open on the other side. Great pass from Calvin Bassey. Great pass from him. Now, there is nobody going for it. Ayuke just puts in a hole for the ball. There you go. You just got to be more direct if you're Nigeria. And you get a corner right there. I don't think Chicago wanted to host any games, actually, SSB. They didn't want to host any of the games. I think they said it was too costly, which for me is ludicrous. Chicago is the third biggest city in America. You're going to host games at Soldier Field? Really? Come on. Ugh. And most of my family from the States are from Chicago. That would have been awesome to go there and watch games. Because the food, Chicago food is the best in the United States. For me, at least. Especially because you have to consider of how cold it is. And that winter weather is terrible. Crossing to the box corner over the head of everybody. Let's see if Iwobi can still keep it in play, or does it go over everybody? Yep, rolling for Gabon. With 25 minutes to go, there will definitely be a lot of added time because of the ludicrous VAR review where they didn't give the penalty. I'm going to need a good explanation from the referees why they didn't give it. New Orleans would be good for tours as well. It would have, but I don't think it's called the Superdome or what? I don't know what it's called. Nwabali. You don't have to. What is Nwabali doing? Why are you wasting time, my guy? You need to win this game. You need to win this game. It's like this. It's like Nwabali wants to be the centerpiece. Look at. I was just about to say Nwabali wants to be the centerpiece of all the drama in this game, and he almost just gave a free goal to Gabon. And he's done that twice so far in this game. Terrible. Look, and here we go. Gabon. Ball into the box. Nope. Trying to get the corner. Wow, he does fantastic work. I think Openda. Bass just got to clear it away, man. Nigeria are all over the place. Oyona just clears it away. Which CONCACAF team gets the furthest in the World Cup? Canada right now. 100% Canada. Chicago's still waiting for the next MJ over there. They ain't going to be Caleb Williams. I'll tell you that right now. My Bears. FIFA Plus is not working for me in the UK. Ooh, damn. You guys got screwed over in the UK, man. As expected, the speed at which the Iraq UAE game is being played at compared to this Nigeria Gabon game is startling to me. I don't know if it's just because of the rain, of the conditions, or the field, but here we go. Finally, a ball into the box. Can you find Osimhen? You can find Osimhen almost. Oh, that should have been a better ball from Moses Simon. Here's a Penda for Gabon. Lamina has all the space in the world in midfield. Yep. There's all the space in the world for Lamina. Let's see if Gabon can create anything here. Anything meaningful. Uh-oh. Again, it's going to fall to the feet of Noah Bali. This is the guy I want to trust. Oh, he actually played it perfectly into what are Nigeria going to do here? Just played it into the midfield if you're Nigeria. Oh, good turn by Adams. Adams going to get it out wide to Moses Simon. He does. Moses Simon one-on-one. Moses Simon one-on-one. Is he going to cross it in? He's going to lay off to Adams. Comes onto his left foot. Cross. Oh, poor cross to the back post. He had the right idea there, Moses Simon, but he just couldn't find the perfect pass there. Bassi and Frederick have done really well today against Aubameyang. They really haven't given Aubameyang anything. Moses Simon again, one-on-one against Oyono. Is he going to cross it in? Moses Simon. I'm Ericsson. I'm making more. He is stressed. This guy is stressed. I mean, the tracksuit jacket is nice. I'm trying to see who could they bring on. I guess they could bring on Orokodare. Maybe him on Yepka. He came up clutch last time. Those are really the only subs you can make if you're Nigeria. Because Victor Boniface didn't get called up. So we got 20 minutes left. There's been nothing really in this second half from either team, other than that whole penalty thing. But you want to talk about like chance creation wise, nada from both sides. Both teams are just lacking. Look at this pass from Calvin Bassi just gives it straight to Lamina. And then Gabon have no midfield either. And there's just a needless foul from Moses Simon. Needless. No, it goes to extra time and then penalties. Then it goes to penalties. You know, SSB, it's never going back to that one country model. It's done. It's over. It's strictly, although Saudi Arabia will host it in 2034. So there's your one country model. Where it's going to be after Saudi Arabia, honestly think it's going to go back to the States, people, in 2038. It shouldn't, but it will. It most certainly will. Please win Gabon. Shout out to Fernando Cruz. Is Norway still 0-0 with Estonia? I'm not going to open my phone after this stream and saying, I'll check right now if it's still 0-0. It's still 0-0, you know? And Norway have had a 0.7 XG, one shot on target. Actually, Estonia have had one shot on target as well, and still 0-0. And Hungary are leading 1-0. No need for a continental country like the United States to have a co-host. Oh my God. Noah Bali is going to give up a goal like that. I can already see the light. He's going to give up a goal like that. Oh, good play from a UK. Here's Victor Osimhen. Wait, what the foul for? What's the foul for? Oh, okay, must have been from the UK. Now Noah Bali is down injured. I mean, he did get a late challenge, but this guy is way too relaxed on the ball. Way too relaxed. Wait, I gotta go to the toilet, people. I'll be right back. Wow, Noah Bali might actually be injured. Damn. Well, this is what see, he took his sweet old time on the ball, too relaxed, but seems like he's okay. Looks like his ankle's a little bit. I mean, he did get a late challenge, but did he not learn his lesson from the first time he did it, or the third time, or the fourth time? He just didn't. He didn't listen to his own thoughts. All right. Yeah, it goes to extra time and then penalties. But at this rate, I wouldn't be shocked if Gabon get a goal here. So Mayo is going to come on for Openda. And it looks like Lamina's brother, will come onto the field as well. All right. Estonia playing a low block like El Salvador, who wins in a neutral venue. It's probably the worst game we will ever see. Yeah, they would be. They would be classified as that, kind of taking the game to Norway. Wow. I mean, if Norway are allowing that, then they need to bunker down and get the victory. It doesn't matter now beating the opponents 4-0, 5-0. You just got to win the game if you're in Norway. All right, we're finally back in action here with the... I am way behind when it comes to the clock, actually. It says here 76:22. I wonder why I'm so far behind here. Let me change that. I'm on, what is it, 76:30. There we go. Now I'm on the right time, 76:35. I'm just kind of struggling to see how Nigeria are going to score a goal. It's going to have to just be Moses Simon cross back post towards Osimhen goal. I don't see any other way that the Super Eagles are going to score, but I don't really see any other way that Gabon are going to score either because they haven't looked really comfortable. But oh my God, there's a chance here. Adams, what are Gabon doing? But Adams scores for the Super Eagles. What on earth are Gabon doing there? Oh my God, what are Gabon doing there? But Anna, I was just talking about how are Nigeria going to score, and then ludicrous. What on earth are Gabon doing? What are they? Oh man, that is just heartbreaking for Gabon. I mean, I have no clue how that whole sequence happened. They are comfortable in possession. Was it a Pinda? Oh my God, that is just everybody fell asleep for Gabon. Everybody. 12 center backs and Baba the goalkeeper. Oh, that is just so heartbreaking if you're Gabon. I was literally just talking about how on earth are Gabon gonna score a goal in this game or Nigeria? And then all it just took was just one ludicrous mistake. Hey, isn't that the guy from AFTV, Kelechi? This guy's like a spokesperson for the Super Eagles. Isn't that Kelechi? Or am I going crazy here? I think that's Kelechi. But it's 1-0 for Nigeria. I mean, oh my God. Gabon got to really be kicking themselves, man. How just one game where you cannot make a mistake. You cannot be Loris Karius in this game. You simply cannot. And yet, it's happened exactly like this. So 10 minutes for Nigeria just to survive here. And they've only conceded the last goal they conceded was to Lesotho. They didn't concede to Benin. They conceded to South Africa. So in these qualifiers, they've been a very good defensive side. Well, they're going to have to be for the next 10 minutes and they advance at least to the final. Good play from Osimhen. Let's see. If they get a second here, it's done. All you just need is a 2-goal margin in these playoffs, and it's pretty much done. Here's a UK. Good play from a UK. Still with a UK. Oh, man. I mean, I'll give it though. Look, Frederick and Bassi have been again outstanding. I think these guys are pretty much because Ajayi, he will be like not suspended if Nigeria win this game and he can play in the next game. But I would keep rocking with this Frederick guy at center back. He's been a stud for them. Comfortable on the ball, very good in the air. I think he plays his football in Belgium. He's been amazing this game again. Oh, Bassi, you just got to clear it away. He does. Well, this next 10 minutes is not going to be pretty football from Nigeria. And I don't really think Nigerians care. I think they just got to say, hey, you know what? Let's just get to the final. Indeed, just pass the ball. There you go. Into Adams. Yeah, they just got to go for it now. Gabon. They just got to press everybody. Oh, wow. Aubameyang is now actually pressing off the ball. I don't know where he's been this whole entire game. So it is Kelechi. I was like, yeah, that guy looks familiar. I haven't watched AFTV in a long time. I just remember him during the lockdown era. That actually might have been the prime of AFTV, people. Might have been the prime for them. Oh, Adams wins a throw-in. He does. They definitely need to take more risks. Do the juju Nigeria have to stay in the contention of the World Cup needs to be studied. Oh, there will be so much controversy about this game. One, because Gabon basically just gave the goal to Nigeria and they should have gotten a penalty. Oh, controversy will be there. It's 0-0. Really, it's 0-0. That is troops. That is troops' fault. International, Mikel. What are you trying to say here, Callum? That is troops' fault. It's troops' fault. Nigeria are going to end up winning given how this game is going. Oh, but here's Osimhen. Osimhen, chip over the goalkeeper. But is he offside? Nope, goal kick for Gabon. Goal kick for Gabon. What's up, Beluba? How you doing, bro? Belbula. There we go, Belbula. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Oh. Of course, Gabon got robbed, but that's not going to be the. If there was like people who did like instant match reactions, some people will do it, of course. They're not going to put into their title. Gabon got robbed. They'll just put Super Eagles are scary. If you've been watching this game, there is nothing scary about this national team right now. There isn't, based on this performance. But I'm one when it comes to these playoffs, intercontinental playoffs, knockout stages. I don't care how you do it. You just got to win the game. And that's exactly what Nigeria and Eric Chile have been doing most recently in these qualifiers, is winning and keeping their hopes alive. But they haven't been playing well. I think the only game where Nigeria actually looked really good was Benin. But he's got to fix this midfield. I'm sorry. You cannot keep starting Ndidi over and over and over again and expect something new. But here comes Gabon. Let's see if they can get an equalizer here. Edge of the box still. Edge of the box corner for Gabon. Well, they got to just throw everything, bro. All the artillery. You got to throw all the artillery right now. And just hope you get an equalizer. Remember to hit the like button if you haven't done so already, people. We got 100 of you watching. Shout out to you all. 100 MTF watchers in the house. And subscribe if you're new around here, people. We'll be doing a lot of AFCON content, including on these two nations, Gabon and Nigeria, as they will be at the AFCON later this year. We're only a month away, people, until the AFCON returns. The greatest international tournament in the world. Throwing still for Gabon. They got about, let's say, 6 minutes still of the 90, and I'm going to say about, realistically, how much added time should there be, people? I'm going to say 7 minutes. There should be 7 minutes of added time here. VAR check, Noel Bali's injury. Yep, I would say 7 minutes. Minimum. Anything less of 7 minutes? Hey, Nigerians, you cannot complain about the referee. Ever. I don't want to hear it. Here's Lamina. Good play by Frederick. Oh, Noah Bali doesn't come for it. Clear it away. You just got to clear it away if you're the Super Eagles. I actually think UK has been a good sub off the bench here for. Is that not a foul? Nope. You're not going to get a cheap foul here, Ndidi. You got to keep playing. Let me just fix it up. There we go. I mean, it's like, give me the win. Pick up empty. Hope France loses to Ukraine. Well, hopefully Norway doesn't drop points to Estonia. Otherwise, we will be doing the live watch along for. That depends also if Italy beats Moldova. Oh, Victor Osimhen trying to go for the spectacular. Oh my god. Oh boy, what is he doing there? Tapping Tobes versus Gary Kahn. I don't know who Gary Kahn is. Unpopular opinion, but African team to make it into the intercontinental playoff is pretty attainable for other sides. People have been saying the African playoff team are much better than the other ones, which it is. Far from being true. Well, to be honest, though, Bilbula, I would expect any of DR Congo, Gabon, Cameroon, or Nigeria to beat a Costa Rica, Panama, Bolivia on neutral ground. There is no other way. I'm sorry. They have to. They might not play the prettiest of football, but they are expected to win those games. Here's Lamina. Lamina cross in. Nwabali. Good. Finally, the first proper goalkeeping action from Nwabali all night. First one. Diego Antonio, will you do Italy-Norway watch along? I will if Norway drop points and Italy win. Then there will be definitely a watch along for that because basically it's a winner. Winner goes to the World Cup. Good play from Oh, I guess they called the foul. Yep, they called the foul. All right. It's getting close, man. It's getting close for Nigeria. You just got to win. I have been also expecting that Cameroon DR Congo game to be absolutely dreadful too, people. But we will be there no matter what. Agreed. Yeah, poor tier 2 CONCACAF teams can be neutral ground. And if you've been watching Costa Rica, if you've been watching Panama, I mean, they haven't been spectacular either. They really haven't. So I'm just perplexed as how we can have the judgment that, oh, the African teams, they won't be winning. They should be winning. Just like, even Iraq and UAE, I think they are slightly better than the CONCACAF teams as of right now. Now, of course, they can improve. And judging on the way UAE are playing, they're playing very well the second half. But man, that's why I'm kind of like, if Bolivia have a good window this time around, because this is like the last opportunity for Bolivia to really showcase if they're a good side. If Bolivia get a result in either South Korea or Japan, guys, Bolivia might qualify to the World Cup. They might win that playoff. Plus, if they play, I don't think the games are in. Are the games in Mexico City or Monterrey? I don't think Monterrey is really high altitude. If it was in Mexico City, Bolivia would be in their prime environment to excel as a national team. Here's a chance for Lamina. Lamina scores! Lamina scores for Gabon. It's just the whole ball into Lamina. And it's 1-1. Oh, we're going to extra time. I just knew it. And it's what Gabon deserve. It's what Gabon deserve. Come on, man. Nigeria haven't been outstanding. They haven't been outstanding. I think Nwabali should be doing better, though. He's anticipating for the shot at the far post. Goes near post. Oh, boy. I think I did predict. No, you can't be saying, bro, you should be saving that much better. Look at that. Just hopeful ball. That's all Gabon had to do. Does that take a slight deflection of Osayi Samuel? A little bit, yeah. I mean, a little bit. But They should be doing a lot better there, in my opinion, Noah Bali. You cannot get beaten at your near post like that, even if there is a deflection. Oh my God, how are UAE not scoring there? They got. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Noah Bali should be saving that? I think he should be. I think that's really poor goalkeeping from his point. Oh boy, we're going to go to extra time, aren't we? Oh, what did I say before the stream? What did I say before the game began, people? The AFCON just brings me back to all the extra time games that went to all the way to like 1 a.m. for me here in Finland. And we're back at it again. 11 minutes. What I said, man. I might have to get the food and bring it here for extra time. Unless Nigeria score a winner here. Here's Osimhen into Iwobi, out wide to Uche. Oh, we're going to get a winner here from Nigeria. Oh, edge of the box. Buanga. Both teams just go for it. Who cares? We got what we deserve, people. We got plus 12 minutes. Aubameyang. Can't win it. Foul by Onyeka. Oh my God, UAE scored. Oh, and they're going to call the offside? Looks like they called the offside, though. Woo! Madness in both games. Madness in both games. 1-1. Can you imagine if Gabon gets the winner here? Oh, you guys know I'm going to do an emergency video on Nigeria. If they lose this game, there is going to be an emergency video on Nigeria. It won't be live, but I'll be uploading it later. Foul on Frederick. Yep. Look at Calvin Bassey knows. Let's win the game here. I'm not going to penalties. Yeah, it's a clear foul. I mean, to be honest, good play from Ayute. Plays it into Osimhen. Osimhen, this is the opportunity. Osimhen, this is the. Three. He was offside. That's 3 chances. Not 1, not 2, 3. 3 chances he's missed. Oh boy. Osimhen, this is not the game to drop a stinker. Don't let that Arsenal fan Lee Gunnar say stinker and hooked. You can't allow that in this game, Osimhen, bro. You simply can't. It's Ethan, he's UAE's offside. It's offside. It's 1-1 still. Throw in for Gabon. Look, man, they want to win this game here. Oh boy, Osimhen, man. This is not the game to drop a stinker. Please, man. I rate you so highly. But he's had 3 good chances. Okay, looks like Gabon are going to go for the Arteta long throw in. Okay, to Ayono. Well, it's not going to work because you got Aubameyang and the team who Arteta just kicked out. I'm so happy that there's only 1 game of this. I don't think I could watch 2 games of this madness. Lamina. Teyuche. Oh my God, you got to just clear it if you're the Super Eagles. Osai Samuel looked like he just forgot to play football for a second there. Throw in? What? How is that a throw in for Nigeria? Okay. I say nothing. If I speak, big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. Does not deserve to go through. We are playing rubbish. I get it, bro. I know you want to say that. I know, haters want to say that as well. Nigerians want to say that. I don't think it matters how you play in this game. I really don't. You just got to win. Do you want to qualify for the World Cup? Yes or no? I couldn't care less. If Finland played the worst haram ball ever, and qualified to the World Cup, you guys would see me crying here for 2 hours. Right now, you just got to hope your team qualifies. Ndidi, into the box. Oh, just a poor cross, bro. This guy is so bad. I'm sorry. It's just pathetic, man. He shouldn't be on this national team. Onyedika has been an unbelievable midfielder for Club Brugge. Oh, that looks like it was a little bit late foul. Ayuche has been brilliant since he's come on. Ayuche has done way more than Anamal Lukman in 20 minutes he's been on the field? Nigeria is the Arsenal of AFCON. Hey, no. We're not doing that. Well, both once historically great teams have consistently bottled it the last couple of years. Yeah, you could probably go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. I was just trying to think who would be Spurs. I was thinking that DR Congo would be Spurs. Can you imagine if Nigeria get the winner here? We are 5 minutes. We still got 7 minutes of added time, people. Before we even get to extra time, which is going to be an extra 30 minutes. Unless somebody gets a winner here. What on? Okay. So it finishes 1-1 between UAE and Iraq. That game was actually back and forth madness. Here we go. Corner here. Let's see if Victor Osimhen or somebody can get a goal here for the Super Eagles. 96th minute. Everything on the line. World Cup dreams on the line. Osimhen gets to it. Still in play by Frederick. Here's Frederick. Frederick plays it into. Oh my God! Clearance. If you're Gabon, you gotta just clear it. You do. Oh, it wasn't pretty, but just get the job done. Yep, full time between UAE and Iraq. At least the second leg is going to be enthralling. Then here's Ayuche. Ayuche still. This guy's been the only good player. He's up against Aubameyang. Aubameyang is not going to defend here. Oh, Gabon just got to clear it. Oh, look at the work from Bassi. Honestly, I love Calvin Bassi. I know the shorts he wears there. Sometimes he's just getting pulled down, but come on, bro. This guy has been unbelievable, and it's a corner for Nigeria. Calvin Bassi has been him and Osimhen have been the two best players for the Super Eagles through these qualifiers. They've been two consistent, just warriors, where everybody else has been too inconsistent. I would probably say Adams too. Adams has been quite okay in the last since he's been involved in the national team. Yeah, UAE bolted against Qatar. We all know that, and it was a controversial game. Okay, why is Lamina down injured? What happened now? There we go again, man. Can we just play the Fuji ball, man? We don't need all of this off the field stuff. I guess I guess Bassi accidentally stepped on him or something. I don't know what's going on there. Spurs and Morocco? Yeah, I could see it. Here we go. Another corner. This is the opportunity for Super Eagles. Frederick wins it. Frederick back into the box. Falls to the path of Osai Samuel. Plays it to Moses Simon. Moses Simon beats Aubameyang. Can you beat him again? Good defending from Aubameyang. And another corner. And another corner. And another corner. We still got so much time left. There's still 4 minutes of this extra time to go, or added time to go. Excuse me. Here's Oyuche. Can he beat his man? Oyuche, just you got to cross it in. If you're Oyuche, is he going to win? Oh, just too much on the. Oh my God! Just too much sauce on the Big Mac. Just cross it into the box. You have Bassi, you have Osimhen, you have Frederick, all waiting for a cross, and nobody plays it in. Big up Kingston Philip. Nigeria has the second best lineup in Africa. Kingston, thank you for your kind contribution, but you don't believe that, do you? You don't believe that, do you? Have you seen Senegal's lineup? Have you seen Ivory Coast lineup? Have you seen Morocco's lineup? Have you seen Algeria's lineup? Could put even Egypt. Come on. Yeah, look. Nigeria. Oh, we got players in the Premier League. Okay. You're still playing Ndidi. Calvin Bassi, irate. He's okay. Iwobi's okay. He works hard. He does well for the team, but he's not outstanding midfielder for Nigeria. Come on. Do you know who those two players? I can't. Why are the names escaping me? The two guys who started for or were a part of that Ajax team that won the Champions Leagues. That's when you could say, "Oh, Nigeria had the best lineup in Africa." No doubt about it. This team. Oh, Yaisi Samuel. Come on, bro. Come on. Look, I rate Osimhen. He's by far the best striker in Africa. There's no doubt about it. But the rest of these guys, come on, they're not good enough. Yeah, they're not even second best, bro. They're not even third best. They might not even be fourth best. They're just right there with fifth and sixth. I don't want to do this in the chat. I don't want to start a war. I don't want to start the Jollof war. Who would you take? Which lineup is better, Ghana or Nigeria? Which lineup is better? Finidi George. That's the name. My God, how could I forget the name? Finidi George. That's a foul. We're going to extra time out here, aren't we? Oh, man, this is going to be long. This is going to be long. And we're going to end up in penalties. Unless Gabon get a winner here, which would be sensational. Nope, cleared away by, I think it was Moses Simon who actually cleared it away. Back into Aubameyang. He's got to finally do something. Even though Gabon are equalized in this level in this game, Aubameyang has been terrible, and he gives the ball away. Oh my God, Osimhen has the chance. Osimhen to send Nigeria to the final of this playoff. Osimhen. Everybody, let's just do the RXLA. I cannot believe. My guy, you just missed a 101. Oh my God, he is about to get absolutely roasted, barbecued, sauteed, Korean barbecued, fried after this game. How did Victor Osimhen just, oh my God. I'm just going to put Osimhen and a bunch of dots after it and just tweet that because he has been. If they were doing like an XG for him personally in this game, it might be like 3.00. You might have to just put 6.7. Oh my God, I cannot believe he just missed a 101 to send his team to the final. There is no way he just missed it. And we're going to extra time. No puede ser, por favor. I literally predicted it 2-1. I predicted this game to be 2, I think 2-1 or 2-0. I can't remember. Victor Osimhen. I mean, Santa Maria. Well, here we go, people. We're going to extra time. 30 more minutes. Last minute to win the game. Last minute to win the game. And you missed that? I mean, he got his team to this point, Osimhen, right? He scored a hat trick against Benin. Everybody was high on the boat of Osimhen, right? And you guys know I love the player, but this has just been an absolute dude. Like, you can't say, "Oh, he's been poor club form." He's been cooking with Galatasaray, cooking, and now this. Yep, we're going to extra time, people. All right, I'm gonna have to see if my food is ready, and I'll be right back because we're gonna probably have a couple of minutes break. But relax, get some more drinks, get some more snacks, And we're going to get to extra time very, very soon. Let me just see. All right, I'll be back. They are Spursy, huh? Yes, they are. He wouldn't. Oh, okay, so it's 3-0. Is it really 3-0 Norway? Okay, so they're going to the World Cup, people. Like I said, they were not dropping points to Estonia. Come on, man. They were not dropping points to Estonia. All right, so soon the second half will begin. So I apologize for eating, people, but I'm hungry, and it's already 8:15 here in Finland. I'm absolutely starving. Yep, subscribe to the Patreon. I'll drop that content for you. Solo should get a statue alongside with Holland. Hey, to be fair, for the amount of shit I give to Storloff, because I don't think I don't think he's amazing. He's actually been really good for Norway the last two windows. The last two windows, he's been super good for them. All right, soon the extra time will begin, people. I am shocked that Osimhen still missed that chance to win the game. I'm stunned, perplexed. What other adjective would you use to describe that? I mean, all right, here we go. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be going to Morocco because I've been looking at the flights and yeah, they're a little bit too expensive. And I tried to get a media pass through CAF. I haven't heard anything from them. So either we got to start like having a petition to send MTF to Morocco, but it's not looking good for me right now. Good play from Iwobi. All right, let's see if Osimhen can just avenge himself for the debacle he's put up so far. Otherwise, I am not going to want to look at social media or YouTube because it is going to be horrible for the guy. Really. Oh man, I just feel so bad. It's more like that. You feel bad because he did so amazing against Benin. But here's a Wobi. He's going to cross into Osimhen. Nope. Cleared away by Gabon. Gabon should be lucky because that defending they had for that final chance for Osimhen is shambolic. Shambolic. They should, but they won't. Then they give it to that idiot Thogden, probably. Oh, look at me. I know all the Moroccan players. Bro, you don't know anything about Gabon. You don't know anything about Mozambique or Ivory Coast football. Look at me, I'm Thogden. That guy. If there's one YouTuber that really just pisses me off, is that guy. Well, got the meal. Got the salad, asparagus, salmon. Shout out to the wife. Can we give a round of applause to the wife for an excellent, excellent meal? All right. We can just skip to the part or however that song goes. Skip to the part where we get to the penalties because that's what's going to happen here. I really just don't see any opportunities. No, there we go. Nope, she definitely isn't. She definitely isn't. I always thought Thogden was. I always thought so too. You know, I always thought he was AI. The way he talks, it just if there's like a prototypical, sort of AI voice, stature, him and his father, it's just him. He's just the prototype AI person. Hey, Nigeria are actually playing well so far in this. Here we go with Onyeka though. Onyeka, still with Onyeka. Out wide to Moses Simon. Back post towards Osimhen. Onyeka still. Oh, he gets tickets for all the final games. Meanwhile, fans will go week in and week out. Yeah, I know. I mean, there was that one video where Thogden was telling the Real Madrid fans to be quiet or not be so rude to the Barcelona players. I don't understand. The guy is a football fan. Frederick, good play. Oy, that's not. Yeah, that should be a foul. The ref is not going to call the foul on Onyeka because that was a clear foul. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, when there was that whole situation with the Thogden and the El Clasico, I'm like, no, this guy is actually like pathetic. He's not a football fan. I, I don't know. I can't go to a football game and vlog. I just can't do it, people. I don't know why. I just feel morally wrong. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'll change in the future, but I just can't do it. I'll just be vibing with the people. Oh, what a pass. I mean, how many times are we going to say this? Bassi has been unbelievable again. I need this Ecuador win tonight. I've had a rough month. Liga de Quito crumbling. Oh yeah, it's been a bad month, man. The new kits though are nice. No way, 4. Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's done. They're gone. And people were like, "Oh, what if Estonia can do something? What if Estonia? They ain't gonna do anything. They ain't gonna do anything, people." Let me just. Oh, good play. Here comes Ndidi. Ndidi. As he just plays the right ball into UK. This guy has been unbelievable since he's come onto the field. Unbelievable from Ndidi, who's had I think, a terrible game throughout so far. Plays it. Perfect pass into a UK. And Nigeria take the lead 2-1 and an absolute must win. That's it, I guess. Don't give the chances to Osimhen. Give it to the UK, and boom, Nigeria have taken the lead once again, 2-1. I did say they were having a good start to this extra time, and well, There it is. There it is. Man, they had to sweat though? They definitely had to sweat here, Nigeria. Is the DR Congo Cameroon game played on the same field? I actually didn't check that. It's poor defending. I think from Lamina's brother there. Great pass by Ndidi into a UK. And well, Victor Osimhen can say, God bless you. God bless you. Because whew, well, it's still not over though, as we saw with Lamina's late equalizer. Perfect pass from Ndidi into the path of a UK and just there you go. 2-1. 2-1 to the Super Eagles. I do apologize, people. Like I said, I'm so hungry. I do apologize. Five. It's 4-1. So the comeback is on for Estonia. Guys, Norway are qualifying to the World Cup. It's done. I don't know why. How many times I have to tell you this? You know when you just watch a national team and you're like, no, the change is here. The change is here. I felt that about Vinatinto, and then yeah, well, that didn't last long either. But Norway are different. Think about men. How you doing? How you doing? The ref crying about Ayuka trying to fake an injury. Could be. He did go down injured. The ref was like, "Yeah, I'm not having any of it." Oh, man, that sucks for UK. I think he's just. Is he struggling out there? He didn't. He didn't ask for a sub either. Big move. This is the best logo in all of American sports, easily. Best logo in all of American sports. It is the sickest logo. To be fair, I want Nigeria to qualify so I can see them get cooked by Messi in the group. That's just evil, you know. That's just evil. That's just evil. Absolutely evil on your part. So wait, Noha Lamina, who came onto the field, he's already getting subbed off. What time did he come onto the field? I swear he came onto the field like 10 minutes before 76th minute and he's already subbed off. Well, you want to talk about stinker and hooked. that happened to Noah Lamina. Wow. Noah Bali, don't be stupid here. There you go. I mean, I'm not trusting this guy one bit with the ball at his feet. Not one bit. Osai Samuel should not be the one trying to play those through balls in behind. He just shouldn't be. He's not good enough. Oh, good play from. Oh, that just needed a better touch from Awobi. Hey, the Super Eagles got to be smart here, though. Well, they don't have to be because that was a terrible pass from Gabon. Holy cow. Okay. Onyeka's like, all right, I'm going to go through the whole entire team. Still with Gabon. Aubameyang is getting absolutely bullied today. Here's Frederick. Frederick into Osimhen. Osimhen, you better score here. Game over. It's over. It's over. He at least got his goal. At least he got his goal, bro. Because if he missed another chance, alas, it's over. Alas, it's over. I mean, okay. The goalkeeper should be doing better, but we have to acknowledge that Frederick has been an absolute beast today. This guy has been the best player on the field. Him and Bassi. Clean service today. Clean service. They have bullied Aubameyang. Absolutely bullied him. Ajayi should not be getting anywhere near the starting 11, and never, ever again Troost-Ekong. They have found Eric Chalet has found now the perfect partnership. Now he's got to figure out how to get Almal Lukman cooking on this team. That's it. It's 3-1, and Osimhen finally gets his goal, man. So happy. So happy. But, I mean, you can't get over the top and say, oh, look, he's back. Well, here come the Super Eagles again. Here's Iwobi. Man, kudos to Nigeria. Because most teams that take the lead in extra time, they just go into a shape and they just want to defend and defend. But Nigeria have done really well in this extra time. They really just said, now, we're not messing around here. We're not going to penalties. None of this nonsense. We're going to ice the game right now. It's like when back in the day in the NBA Finals when they had the 7-game series and there was like the format of 2-3-2, so it would be the first 2 home games and the 3 next home games. Oh my God, are they going to get a fourth here? Oh my, great play from Nigeria. How did Moses Simon not get that on target? How? How? So we just end the game here, people? Who got a yellow card? Osimhen, of course. I mean, to be fair, though, is it shameless behavior that he took off his shirt after he missed 4 chances to kill this game? Oh, terrible pass from Ndidi. But to be fair, Ndidi gave a great pass to Ayuche for the second goal. Is it shameless behavior from Osimhen to take off his shirt after having all those missed chances? Is it shameless behavior? Slightly, people. Slightly. Well, it should be over now. I mean, barring an absolute collapse and a miracle from Gabon, it looks like Nigeria just barely are going to make it to at least the final of this second round. Remember, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. We're closing in on 100 likes. We can get to 100 likes, people. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel if you're new around there. We're going to do a lot of World Cup qualifying content still and a lot of AFCON content in the coming weeks. But how are we getting 4 minutes of added time here? How are we getting 4 more minutes of added time? Yeah, true. That is true. This is true, File. He sealed the victory. True. I guess at this point in time, if it was Lesotho, I feel like it would be a little bit shameless behavior. Who cares? It's the playoffs. Do what you want to do, bro. Do what you want to do, Osimhen. But you cannot be missing those chances against either Cameroon or DR Congo. You simply cannot be doing it. Michael, how would you rate Iwobi's performance? Okay. I would say okay. He hasn't been outstanding or like bad. Just okay. I don't think he's been like a Frederick or an Ayuche or a Basti today. I would say even Saidu has been pretty good in the left back position, but I think he's been okay. Cross into the box and nothing. I mean, I can't remember really the last time I said Bouanga's name or Aubameyang's name. Are these guys still in the field? Somebody asked me. Where have they been? How many teams qualified through the World Cup playoffs? 2. So 6 teams will enter into the Intercontinental playoffs, and 2 will emerge to the World Cup. Oh, wow. Finally, some good play here from Gabon into Bouanga. Great defending from, I think it's Onyeka. Great defending from him. Osimhen with the wonderful layup. Back to Onyeka, and Lamina does it well. You think? you know. You know he will. But I don't think no Nigerian can be celebrating yet, bro. You haven't qualified. And even if you win the next game, you still haven't qualified to the World Cup. It just shows you how brutal CAF playoffs still are. But oh, you know he's going to be shameless. No doubt about it. Gabon is making too many error mistakes defensively. I mean, especially for the second goal. I mean, the amount of space that Lemina, if he's younger, Noah Lemina, who got substituted off after 25 minutes. I mean, the way he got turned for that second goal, it was just such pedestrian and pathetic defending from Gabon because they allowed Ndidi acres of space to find the pass into Ayuche. Him and Osimhen both made really good runs on the outside of the fullbacks to create the space for Ndidi. And all Ndidi had to do was just make the right pass, and there you go. It's just poor, really, defending from Gabon's perspective. They gave away the first goal too easily, the second goal way too easily. The third one, Aubameyang gets absolutely bullied like he's been getting bullied all game long by Frederick. Frederick just drives, excuse me, drives with the ball constantly, and finds Osterman. So it's been really, two of the goals have been poor mistakes from Gabon's perspective. I think the third one is just brilliant play from Frederick and Osterman. But you could also say, like, Noah Bali should be doing better on the Gabon goal. He cannot be getting beat at his near post like that. No way. But Osimhen got his goal. He got his goal. Too many old players in the team for Gabon. The last dance at this AFCON. Oh, yeah, this is definitely the last dance. The Kangas, the Leminas, Aubameyang. This is their last dance. This is the last opportunity for them. I mean, you cannot be watching this performance from Aubameyang and saying, wow, man, he's done really well. Aubameyang has been atrocious today. Him and Belonga, the two star. If your two star players are playing poorly, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. So, Obama who? Obama what? Obama terrible today. This sucks. When the one game in your international career history, I think they lost. If memory serves me right, you guys can fact check me. I think for the quarter. Oh wow, the manager is pissed. Thierry, he's pissed off. The quarterfinal, I think they lost to Mali, if memory serves me right, in 2012 AFCON at home, Gabon. I think they lost on penalties, if memory serves me right. They do, man. They always love making it so difficult. They really do. Wow. But it looks like Nigeria are going to do it. I'm not going to jinx it. It's still 15 minutes to go, but it's looking very good for the Super Eagles and their aspirations to keep their hopes alive. But you know what? I think Eric Saleh deserves a lot of credit. He took over a dysfunctional mess that wasn't functioning. They didn't really have a play style. And you could probably say that still, like, the Super Eagles aren't the most dominant of teams, but I think Eric Saleh has really done a remarkable job. I think his only two losses with Nigeria were at the Nations Cup, not the AFCON, but the Nations Cup, where they only use local players from the local leagues in Africa. I mean, Eric Saleh overall has done a pretty good job, but I'm just thinking about what could be the next step for him with this national team. Does he bring in, an Onyedika into the midfield? Does he kind of change the attacking lineup? I think this sort of Adams Osimhen partnership is doing the best so far of all the combinations they've tried to do. But I think Chukwueze is just a super sub because Ayuche has been brilliant. Ayuche has been brilliant off the bench. Yeah, I think Osimhen can come off. He can now just rest. Just rest. That's all he needs to do. All right, let me finish them. Oh, And I had the timer going on too. Whoops. We're at now, what are we at? 15:06, 15:07. Yeah, right about there. 15:13. Perfect. So 15 more minutes then. What, for this game? Another shootout. That shows you the power of AI. Oof, that meal was good. Surely, wait, I don't think they're playing on the same field. The let me see where they got to be playing in different stadiums. This Cameroon DR Congo game. Okay, good. They're playing at the Al Badid Stadium in Rabat. Good. At least CAF are doing the right thing. At least they're doing the right thing here. Nope. Cross in. Well, Bali got it. Dreams are ending tonight. The second half of extra time has begun. It has. And it looks like Norway, they can start soon, looking at flights. The Vikings are returning. Oh my God. Noah Bali, Noah Bali, Noah Bali, Noah Bali. Excuse me. Noah Bali. Can some Nigerians just tell Noah Bali to stop doing this on the ball? This guy is an absolute. He is a car crash on the ball. He thinks he's Neuer. He's moving like Courtois on the ball or Nick Pope. Just stop being lazy on the ball. Stop it. It's really simple. All right, who's coming off? It looks like Osai Samuel is coming off the field. I think he is. And Osimhen. So Wobie, Osai Samuel are coming off the field. Bouanga is beefing with everybody. Okay. Juice the Kong is gonna so Nigeria are just now going all out, just defense here. Oh, I see him. I think he's coming into the so it's just crazy to me. Yeah, Wobie's just gotta he is slowly jogging off here. Just slowly jogging off here. It's like is Onyedika just not rated at all in this team? Is he just not? Because I think this guy is an really, really good midfielder. I guess Eric Chile just doesn't think the same. Good night. Noah Bali watching too many Onana highlights. Well, that's when you know your career is down the drain if that's happening. Osimhen, still Osimhen, Victor Osimhen. Oh, don't take off your shirt. Don't take off your shirt, please. Otherwise, you're gonna get a red card. But that's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. I still is he really? Is Onyedika still recovering from an injury? Because I just saw him ball out against Barcelona 4-1. Game set a match. Gabon's dreams, Aubameyang's dreams are over. But Victor Osimhen, man, what a chaotic night. I mean, that is all him though. Look at this hold up play, people. Okay, the defender slips, great touch, another touch, boom. Y'all down to my boy. Nobody doubts the greatness of Victor Osimhen. Is he? This is just for Nigerians, and maybe I'm not like super in depth into Nigerian football history because I know you had Kanu, but is he already the GOAT striker for the Super Eagles? I know he hasn't done another World Cup. I get it. He hasn't won an AFCON, but seeing what Osimhen does every season, it's just remarkable. Won the league with Napoli, and look at the madness he's doing right now. This guy is a stud. Oh, that looks like a red card. That should be a red card. Okay, nope. Who did Club Brugge lose to? Yeah, it's been a total implosion by Gabon. It's sad, but these are like the playoff games. Like when you have all of that momentum that Gabon had in the second half, and then they just lost it like the way they did. Oof. Mm-mm-mm. It's all football is all about a momentum game. You have all these Twitter tacticals, you have some YouTube tacticals who just try and explain every little minute detail about football. XGA, XZA, giving all these sort of algebra formulas to me. But one thing you cannot quantify is momentum. Gabon had momentum, it switched off. Then Nigeria had all the momentum in this extra time. But you're not going to see that on a stat sheet. No. All you will see on the stat sheet is that Nigeria won this game 4-1. But that's the beauty of football. I don't need to go over analysis on why Nigeria won this game. It's just they just showed up in this extra time. They said we're gonna ball out here, and kudos to Eric Chile and the players because they could have easily crumbled after that Osimhen miss. They could have easily crumbled here, people. Easily, everybody would have write them off. Everybody would have blamed Victor Osimhen for missing the World Cup from Nigeria, but he showed up, and Eric Chile's players showed up. You can say what you want tactically. At least man management wise, Eric Chile has done overall really good. Uh, Time to bring Osimhen off. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's time to bring him off. Uh, oh Vic, the man, the myth, the legend. I'm just saying some very shameless tweets by a certain individual. Oh boy. 7 more minutes of Gabonese pain here. So is Aubameyang going to go on Troops' TV for an interview? Is he going to go? No? Okay. Okay. Oh boy, this is not a game for. Like I said, Aubameyang has done nothing. Boanga has done nothing. I overall think that Gabon were okay defensively, but their midfield, Lemina and Dong, they could do nothing. They really couldn't. It's once Nigeria were a little bit more comfortable in possession and were able to find those line breaking passes from an Ndidi, Iwobi doing it really well, to then in a Uche and an Osimhen. And here we go with Osimhen. Is he going to get a hat trick after all of the misses he's had in this game? Osimhen out wide to a Uche, who just, he can barely run. Just relax, bro. Relax. Ooh, okay. He tried to go for a crazy move there. Look at Frederick, man. He's a kid, right? I think he's only 20 years old. Beast of a performance. That's a late foul. And Didi, which you just don't need to have right now, but it's really just Gabon are frustrated. Excuse me. Gabon are just frustrated here. They are just frustrated. Wow. I would just like for you people to know. Now, I think the game is on Monday. We're going to be doing obviously a watch along for it on Monday, 16th of November. Or is that Sunday? Oh, even better if that's Sunday. So yeah, Sunday we'll be doing a watch along then for the final between Nigeria against either DR Congo or Cameroon. And oh, boy, that game is going to be so tense to watch because that is really just you're just 2 more games away from qualifying to the World Cup. 2 more games. I think the referee can just now get into his inner Zambian referee 2021 AFCON. I still can't remember his name and just end this game early. Just end it off, bro. It's done. It's done. Aubameyang in behind Trustakong with his first good defensive action of these entire qualifiers. Which Premier League La Liga club besides Liverpool would you like to see Osimhen play at? Oh, I would love to see Osimhen play at Barcelona. Could you imagine Osimhen? Do you know how many goals Victor Osimhen would get at Barcelona, people? Do you know how many? Rashford's serving him. Lamine Yamal's serving him. Whew. Osimhen would be cooking. Cooking. There we go. Now Victor. Do we give a round of applause for Victor Osimhen? 2 goals after. What a chaotic evening! What a chaotic evening for him, bro. A chaotic evening for Africa's best striker, but he got the job done at least. He got a job done. Big up RDS. Hope you're doing well, bro. Congrats, man. 2 more games. 2 more games for the Super Eagles to return. Look at Eric Saleh laughing. Look at his smile. Eric Saleh knows he's like, damn, we dodged a bullet. We dodged a bullet. Round of applause for the referee. Look, we already talked about it way earlier this stream, Frimpong, that, yeah, Gabon got screwed over. But also Gabon screwed themselves over by having a horrific mistake for that first goal that Nigeria scored. Or the poor defending for Ayuche scored the second goal. So, yes, Gabon, I would say they got robbed in that one penalty instance where they were looking with VAR, but they still had 30 minutes to go. And they can only blame themselves. They completely imploded here. Self-implosion. Self-implosion. Osimhen is a good fit for Barca's system. Yeah, exactly. Barcelona don't need like a Firmino type player or false 9. They just need a poacher. You put Victor Osimhen on that Barcelona team. Scary numbers. Scary numbers. If he stays fit, of course. Do we stay for the watch along of the next semifinal? No, I'm going to go take my dog out and also watch France, Ukraine, and DR Congo, Cameroon at the same time, people. So no, there will not be a watch along for the semifinal. But of course, we will be doing a watch along for the final game of Nigeria versus either one of the two. Let's see if they get a 5th here. And if they just start singing, I got 5 on it. Can we play Gabon every week? I got 5 on it. Oh, it was almost 5, actually. Also been trying to score against Hakimi, Bono, Mazrui, Aguer, and Massina. Oh, man. Who do Nigeria still have? They got Tunisia. They got... who are the 2 other... I haven't looked at the AFCON group since the draw, actually, people. I've been so focused on the local qualifiers. They got... I know they got Tunisia. Who are the 2 other teams in Nigeria's group? Tanzania? Okay. But if Osimhen goes up against Morocco and scores a couple goals, I'll remember this. I'll remember this comment. Double touch. I'll remember it. Osimhen would probably average Etona, Barcelona. Oh, look at me. I'm going to get a fight here. I mean, to be fair, Onyeka now gets the yellow card. Just be smart. Just be smart. You don't need to get any stupid red cards here if you're... Uganda, Tanzania, Tunisia. I mean, that should be a quite comfortable group for Nigeria. Except Tunisia, that's going to be tough because those guys they don't concede any goals. Worst thing that could have happened for Gabon was quite that late goal. The narrative would have been their side losing 1-0. True. And more people would probably talked about that. Gabon got robbed, really. Yeah, Onyeka can be pissed off at that. But you can calm down as well. You're 4-1 up. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. Boy, oh boy, what a chaotic game, though. I mean, we saw everything. Terrible misses. We saw Osimhen redeem himself. And yet, it all worked out. It all worked out for Nigeria. Huh? It all worked out. Why do we have 4 minutes of added time? Why? Why do we have 4 minutes of added time? It's just useless. Nobody needs to see it. Are Norway in the World Cup? Don't Italy have to beat them 19-0? So Norway did win 4-1. Well, I mean, Italy are going to have to destroy Moldova. What, 10-0? 14-0 or something crazy like that? They're going to have to basically do what France did to Gibraltar. What was that, 13-0 or 15-0? And then they have to beat Norway 4-0. So, yeah, I mean, pretty much Norway are in the World Cup. It's not official yet. And I will definitely fact check any big accounts like Bleacher Report. If they say, oh, Norway qualified to the World Cup, so we can drop our really nice graphics. Shout out to the graphics for Bleacher Report, but it ain't official yet. We can just yet. Just end this game. Just end. The game is done. Listo, finito. Done. End game here. No, one needs to suffer more. Another corner or just a trouble shot? Trouble shot. Because you're saying lag. Oh boy. I think now my computer has reached its boiling point here. I think the computer has reached its boiling point. Let me just. Is it bad? I mean, let me stay on my phone here. It's still bad on the phone. Oh, yeah, that's bad. All right. All right. I think it's over. All right. Hopefully now it's working a little bit better. Let me. Boy, oh boy. The lag is crazy. So I think I'm going to have to end the game. Michael lags. Quality. All right. I think that's going to end the game there. Well, Nigeria are into the final. They will face either Cameroon or DR Congo, but I think that's the perfect way to end it because I think the computer is about to die. Remember the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Boy, oh boy, what a chaotic game like I talked about, but yeah, that's it. Remember to the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're around here. We'll be back on Sunday, and we'll probably be doing, if Italy drop points, we'll be talking about Norway qualifying to the World Cup later tonight. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe. It's crazy. Well, big up to Jeff. Big up to Barry for your donations. I will see you all later as the live gets just crazy right now. Adios.